Saturday. It's the Saturday night hangout. It's Remy's place. Everyone's welcome. Hit us up on IG if you want to join us. But first,
Making your way into LCS takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries, watching YouTube a lot. Saturday at Remy's place. Sometimes you wanna go hang out and banter at Remy's place. Come in and jump on lives today. You wanna be where you can see our grails are all the same. You wanna banter at Remy's place. You wanna go where people know we don't all collect the same. You wanna go hang out at Remy's place.
what's going on, everybody? Jeremy back again with Remy Q Studios. I want to welcome you to my studio. It's Remy's place. It's Saturday. It's a community hangout. Again, if you want to join, feel free to hit up anybody on the panel through IG. You're more than welcome on here. I am going to invite. I don't even want to say co-host at this point. This is just the host. This is the man. This is the man with a plan. It's the mastermind behind the whole damn thing. My friend, my mate from down under, Mad Spidey. All of his infos down below. Absolutely, everybody needs to go. Can we win this man an award yet? Can we win him an award?
I'd rather just get to 500.
I mean, get him to 500.
Come on.
I'm saying.
When you said that intro, I thought Chip was here for a second. Then
no. Listen, we all love the White Shadow. He's a fantastic person. He's a fantastic human being. But gosh darn it, sir, this is just as much of your show as it is mine. I appreciate you, and certainly for last week, I thank you. That was amazing. I mean, you guys, that was an all-nighter. That was legit all-nighter.
I thought, well, because you're well over 500, because you're going for the 500 monetization thing now, aren't you?
Actually, we're signed up for it.
Oh, okay, so you already got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh yeah, I can run this for a few hours, and we had a little bit of the Insomniac crew come in as well. So I'm like, let's just keep this going, get Remy some watch hours if he's going for the.
I've been trying to link up with that Insomniac crew. That's a hard one to get into, man. I gotta tell you. There's a few of these groups, right? Remy Q's been able to infiltrate a lot of the groups, but these guys there. I'll even join. I'll join. Sometimes CJ will throw out the link early, right? And I'll like screenshot that thing. I'm like, all right, I'll wait 5 or 6 hours, and then Remy Q will stay lurking and sneak in there. But I can't officially become a part of the group yet. I can't do it. Haven't gotten the invite yet. I don't think I will. I think they've got something against me, but that's okay. I still love them. I'm still gonna go on there. I still gotta bother them for their super late night, the late night. But anyways, this is Remy's place. Again, anybody out there, reach out to us on IG if you want to join. We've got a bunch of folks already in the chat. It looks like Las Cruces here was the first one in per usual. We got Mike saying hello. What's up? Oh, I have a sneeze coming, and it's not here yet. Izzy, what's going on, my man? How you doing? Hello. Hey, what's going on? Remy's place. Yes, it is. Look at this lawyer. I need to clip myself saying that.
I know.
It's like my own catchphrase that I gave myself that I didn't mean to. And I've got to get a lawyer button ready there. Mr. Pocanjo, the greatest American of all time. That is a real American hero, if I've ever met one. Hey, what's going on? Yes. What's up, motherfuckers? Aggressively relaxing. How you doing? There we go, Rob. We'll hop on in a bit. That's right. Rob had his big grill special, right? Big cookout last week.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
I'd totally forgotten about bloody Lonely Slabs. I was like obviously the timing wouldn't have been great anyway for unforeseen circumstances, but
yeah, well, and see,
I'd forgotten all about it.
Thursday, no, I think Friday during Legion's stream, I was asked about it, and I was like, "Yeah, we're probably going to have to skip it this time, just because I had a feeling that we were going to be headed out of town, but I wasn't 100%." And then, sure enough, it was like, "Yeah, we gotta head out." We do have somebody else who's joining in the background here. Let me see if I can get him in here.
What it do?
Mike, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
What it do, folks? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right.
Look at this no-legged lawyer. That's what's up. That shout out to all the legless wrestlers out there, because they are officially my heroes. They're my heroes. Those guys are badass, and I believe in you. I've seen what these guys can do. They're amazing. I shouldn't say guys. I should say guys and gals, but I don't think I've seen a legless female wrestler yet. But I'm sure they've got them, and you folks are amazing too. So, anyways, I don't have a cancel button set up yet, but wherever it's at, y'all get ready. So how you been, Spidey?
Yeah, it's been one of those weeks. But
I got you.
But it's the end of the almost the end of the weekend for me as well now, because I had to work yesterday.
That's right. You're a day ahead. You're a day ahead. I'm at real time. I think Mike's behind real time, if I'm correct. I think he's a little bit behind real time, but
it's 7 o'clock where I'm at.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's way behind real time. But that's fine though. See, we can tell you about the future. That's why I like Mad Spidey on here so much, because he can tell me what's coming up. Me to you, I only give you a little bit of warning, but this guy's a full day ahead, so that's a whole nother story.
Yeah, and it's a shame that the best thing of my week, happens, almost at the end of the weekend as well, which is Remy's place, of course.
Oh my goodness! You know what? I appreciate those kinds of words, and I think that
I do prefer the more sort of, I suppose you could call it, intimate sort of setting.
I think that's what it is.
I walked into that, and I really did.
You know what I mean? Like, everybody gets comfortable. This is a friendly space. I don't think anybody on here. I don't think we get folks on here with beef or anything. It's just all that's eliminated at Remy's place. That's what the bar scene's supposed to do. Unfortunately, people get too riled up, and then it gets crazy. But you know what I'm saying. You understand what it is. Look at this, Rob. Look at this. There's no real time, just time. But time has no meaning, so who cares?
I don't. Like, who cares? Who cares what time it is, what time it is? I don't care. Yeah, he don't care. He stays up all hours anyways. So, I mean, it could be morning you see him. It could be nighttime.
Yeah, Rob's Friday and Saturdays are a bit wild. That guy's... His time, he's up at like 3 a.m, and then he just keeps going. Sundays when he rests.
Well, he's got to be on the phone with, what is it, Romania? I mean, they got to be
Monday.
like...
Yeah, Mondays. Usually at 10, I believe. 10 o'clock, he's got to make a call to Romania.
It got to be some hours ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, it actually, I'll tell you what, I've been talking to some folks about some possible job opportunities throughout the country. And last week I was talking to some fellas from the West Coast. And a lot of the stuff that I've joked about with Rob came into play when talking to them, because Rob has told me before about how being behind on the West Coast, they always have to worry about what's going on the East Coast because there's so much business over there. And so it's like just being able to bridge that gap. And it was almost as if I knew what I was talking about, never officially being on the West Coast. I was able to relay those messages to them. And I think it helped. I think it sounded great. So thanks a lot, Rob. Interview wise, Rob Fatstacks is the guy to go to. If you need help in an interview, go to Rob Fatstacks. Hit him up on IG. I'm throwing that out there just for Rob. So,
oh, God.
I started reading World Tree today.
What'd you think so far?
It's good. It's not what I expected. That's all. What's
Hey,
up, Dale?
Hey, Dale.
I don't think it's been a while since Dale jumped on there. We need to get Dale on here. Hey, what's up?
Eli.
Yeah, we got some folks coming in here.
Unfortunately, I've only been able to read the first issue of World Tree, and I have the third, but I'm missing the second for some reason. All the hype on the book, and
I got 1 and 2. I don't have 3, but I'm wondering if I'll have 1 because it's on my pull list, and we just picked it up yesterday. But sometimes our shop will get them late, so I'm wondering if next week if I go in.
See Bizzle.
Hey, Mike, the toys you got behind you with the blue and yellow.
DC superhero line from
the Super Friends.
Super Friends, that's right. 80s, 90s, late 80s, early 90s? Or are they the remake ones?
They're the remake ones. They're supposed to be because that's the Batman Who Laughs, and then they came out with
yeah. I see. Okay.
I don't know. Well, I can pull them off.
I've got some. Oh no, you don't have to do that. I'm trying to. I've been meaning to go to my mom's house and dig out some of them. I had some DC toys, and it was like I don't know what the line was, but it was probably late 80s, early 90s, and it was like the ones where they had the real cape. Like it had like a plastic ring, but it actually had like a fabric cape.
Yeah,
and I didn't have all
Flash.
the
They were like little click-on things.
Yeah, you would like click it on the thing. Yep. Usually you would like squeeze the legs, and then the hands would do this.
They would do that.
Sometimes it would have like a chop, or sometimes they would have both of them. Like Darkseid, you would squeeze his legs, and both his arms would go up. So he would like flip people a lot for me. I'd have that flip action. But Darkseid was cool too because on the top of his head, it was like red plastic, right? And then when you shine the light in, his eyes would glow red.
Oh yeah,
that's toy technology at its best.
They don't do that
from the top of the dome to shine out of the eyes. That was like, have the flashlight ready. Oh, and boom, eye beam. What are we gonna do? And he was the only one that had that. I don't think any of the other ones did that.
It's all about articulation nowadays. It's all like, this figure has
these guys
500,000 articulations, and like back in the old school days, it was like, you got like karate chop hands and like lasers.
The head doesn't even always turn. I want to say Joker he's got that long elongated chin, and I want to say he literally can like do this. It's like that's the head movement. This
Mr. LeMay in the building.
And now the heads are you can like cock them sideways and spin them around. What's up, Austin? How you doing? We need to get C Bizzle in here too. I don't know if have we had C Bizzle on the show yet. We need to get C Bizzle in here. Dude's awesome.
Just hit up Mad Spidey.
Yeah, Mad Spidey is the one to hit up for sure.
I came, I saw, I sat on your face.
I came, I saw, I sat on your face.
I think it's the voice that you did with it, Spidey. That's why that was so good.
I was trying.
If you just would have said that like nonchalantly, it would have been different. It was so commanding. That's what's amazing about.
I was trying to do the homage to Mr. Fat Stacks, of course.
Oh yeah, no, we got it. We got it. What's funny is that again, that little 3-second clip from Rob. Once we snag that, then it's a thing. So there you go. Oh, hold on. Here we go. What is this? Remy, how do you feel about people expecting 90s on there? You know what? I understand what you're saying. I get that reference. Okay, I understand that reference. We're not 100%.
Can I play it, or can you play it, or do you want to play it?
I don't have it. I don't have that yet. So
we have the other one though.
We have the other one, and I'd like for the appropriate time. I don't want to just clip just to clip. We gotta use these appropriately. I'm still. I'll
leave that one alone for the moment.
Yeah, Mike set us up with some YouTube gold when it comes to clips, some really good stuff. So I'm excited to show everybody that. Looks like Durs popped in here. What's up, Durs? How you doing? Yo, Joe, exactly. You know what? Pocan Joe. That guy's my hero. That guy's my hero in life. It's almost like if I had two options. Like when I get older, I either want to be like Chip Gettler or Pocan Joe, and it just depends. Like, do you want to be one of the nicest human beings ever, or do you just want to be a badass that can't die? Like Pocan Joe will never die. That
You're like
dude's forever.
when you get older, they're not that much older than you.
No. When I grow up, if I can be like
You grow up.
Pocan Joe or the infamous White Shadow, then I know I've accomplished something. I think I'm gonna have to go Chip Gettler because I think it'd be easier to be one of the nicest human beings of all time than to be the skilled Terminator that Mr. Pocan Joe is, because there's too many years of in there. That's too much to catch up to. But I can appreciate it still. I'm glad that I have Q at my side. He is the Q in Remy Q because he's the one who makes all these wonderful toys, and it's unbelievable. Where's Mr. DJ Links at too? By the way, check this out. Nobody else. How many of y'all have this sticker?
No.
None.
I don't know that one. That's another one.
That's another one.
Another one.
That's right. It's another one. Look at this. What's up, Marcus? How you doing? You gonna pop in, brother? Hop on in if you want to, man. We'll get you set up. Oh, Chop and Drop is in here.
So chop, 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 chop.
Yeah. Oh man. So I missed a con today. Apparently there was a small con in the town over. There was also a they were doing something in my city that was it wasn't a con, but it was some sort of comic toy sale thing. I'm kind of like a mini thing. Somebody, a couple of the shops might have set up. Didn't go down. Wasn't able to make it. But I'm still banking on Heroes 2024. That's my big one. I don't know. Well, Spidey, you don't have a lot in your way. What about you, Mike? Are you hitting up any cons anytime soon?
Yeah, I'll try and do Heroes and PlanetCon 2024. I know me and
there you
Trev,
go.
we're gonna team up and we're gonna like hotel share and stuff like that for I don't know if he's doing two. I know he might be doing Heroes, but I'm definitely trying to hit up Planet and Heroes because they're good. I'm going for the YouTubers, man. I want to meet people, and both at Heroes and Planet, there's a good mix of us that are there.
Yeah,
I've been to not billions. I've been to like hundreds of cons. I want to say Comic Cons, maybe like if I had to put a number, maybe like 60 or 70. I don't know. I've never been to San Diego. I've been going to Comic Cons for I don't know, since the 90s and shit. But
I think I'm going to 3, 4 now. 4 maybe.
I've never gotten to go to
2 years,
any of the big ones. I've never gotten to go to like NYC or it's always mine were always like Houston or San Antonio or Austin related, but still.
I got you.
Some of my favorite ones, honestly, and they never get enough hype. I know Izzy goes to some, and I know DJ goes to some. Like King Kong was like that, but
listen, Izzy goes to everything.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. But no, it's a spot.
If it's in the U.S., Izzy's there. I almost feel like if there's a book that's dropping at a certain con, and I really wanted it, Izzy would be the first guy I would say, "Hey, man." There's easily like a 75% chance that dude's gonna be there. Like maybe if there's 2 going on at once and one's really far, if it's on the West Coast, might be harder. But it wouldn't surprise me. That guy every weekend seems like he's at another con. It's unbelievable.
That'd be my question for Izzy: is how many cons has he attended in one day? Is it like in the 3 or 4? He's like he's got a little scooter.
You know what? Becker's the same way. But Becker's been going to cons since 1976, so that's the. I mean, Beckerman knows everybody. That's another thing. Is like I feel like if there was like a signature that was like some ghost signature that I couldn't get a hold of, I could talk to Mike and he would be able to tell me where that particular guy's at. Like he's got his contact info or something. Like he knows everybody. It's crazy. It's not like he's met everybody. There's some people that have met a lot of people. He knows them, like personally knows them. Oh my God, here it is. The real GI Joe. Yes, Mr.
Yo,
Pokemon. How are
Joe.
you doing?
What's going
How
on,
are you
fellas?
doing, sir?
Y'all
See,
talk
I know.
about Comic Cons. You know I had to show up. I've
I
shaken
see.
mud at every Comic Con I go to.
I see Pokemon, and the only thing I think of is Skeletor. That this is my Skeletor. Like, bro, his memes. That's what. Since he started that,
Yeah.
that's my go-to, man. If I need a laugh, it's right there. Sometimes he goes a little dark, but oh man,
It gets dark.
It
So
wouldn't be Joe if it didn't go a bit dark.
Yeah,
it's just got that one end to his memes where it's like, aha, until we meet again, He-Man, and he runs off. That's
Yeah.
Joe for me.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good impression too.
That
It
was
was
good.
good.
That was perfect.
I love Skeletor.
Yeah, that
His
was perfect.
voice. Damn you, He-Man!
Oh, God.
No, but I am trying to go to Planet Comic Con because I know there's a good mix of like Kansas City people that are around there.
Yeah, well, that's like Mike and Circumstances and like those guys. Like that's
Brother
their
Joe,
every year.
Bobby Delgado,
Yeah, Bobby as well.
Chop will
Brother
be
Joe.
close.
What's up, Freaky
I'd
Louie?
love to meet Chop.
What a little boy, man.
That was for you, Louie, because I love you so much, man.
Love that dude.
That's the only Louis clip I have. That's the only one I need, though. So what you been up to, Joe?
I've been blacksmithing all day.
Yeah,
And when I
the
say all day,
AKA the swinging dick of your neighborhood. I get what you're saying, man. That's all good. Surrounded by all
neighbors-
these old dudes,
It's
just
like,
like
fuck, he's building.
old timers and vets. They come over and look at Poke and Joe, and Poke and Joe just flares up his Terminator eye at them and starts
Right.
fucking Tony Stark in that shit right in front of them, and they're like, "Oh my god!"
He walks by and the theme song comes on like do 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 do.
Yeah.
Do, do,
If
do,
I
do.
saw anybody else forging, right? Like, let's say, I'm just passing by, like I'm walking the dog, and I see guys in the garage, and he's got the forge fired up, right? And and he kind of waves or something or cues me in. I'll be like, "Hey man, what's going on?" He's like, "Oh, I'm making a knife." And it's like, "Nah, you're making a knife. Like, are you trying to do that?" You know what I mean? Joe is like, he's like, "Oh, well, that
Wasn't gonna go
submarine
there.
that imploded a few months ago. I figured out
I was looking right at
the equation on how I can rewire that thing so it actually will work. And so we're gonna build a submarine." It's like, and he does it. He does it.
well, you should know those videos are heavily edited. So
No, that's fine. That's fine.
What are you
yeah,
working on?
I'm a believer, Joe. That's the thing. I think people are sleeping on that channel like there's no tomorrow. Like they got that guy that does the whiteboard stuff who's got like 10 million people following him, and he goes through like the mathematics of something, and he just uses the whiteboard. And I'm like, Joe is building explosive arrows and then showing you that they work. Like that, like it's not like a cliffhanger, like, oh yeah, did they work? Nah, this guy's building explosive arrows. They got that one dude who built the like Christmas trap. You know that the guy who did that, the glitter bomb or whatever.
Yeah,
I'm like, Joe doesn't do that because he wouldn't use glitter, he would use flames. Like that's why Joe hasn't built a trap for thieves to steal off of his porch, because it wouldn't be like the shotgun sound. It would actually be shotgun blasts that come out of the box. So if you touch it, you lose a limb. That's why Cocaine Joe doesn't do it, because it's the evil layer. And people are just, I don't know. They're sleeping on it.
Joe's making reverse bear traps. I like that. That's funny. I hope I get to meet Dale someday too. That dude seems like he'd be hilarious to meet up with.
Yep.
So talking about Comic Cons, get back on the subject, although I am very flattered. He thinks so highly of me. Apparently there is a Comic Con, because I have to take some time off from work, they told me. Otherwise they're going to take my vacation days. So I got something planned. I'm going to try to make Baltimore, definitely. But
okay,
did a little research, and we may have a little, and I talked to some people that I know, and they confirmed this, but the Long Island Comic Con on October the 28th, it's a one-day event. It's in Long Island. So if you wanted to stay in like Brooklyn or something, get on the train for like 20, 30 minutes or so. It's held out of VFW. This is the last year they're running this, but it seems to be more like Heroes Con was, where it's like comic book folks just doing deals. Dealers happening. So I may be trying to make that on October 28th. Go up there, stay a few days.
Nice.
Check out the city. Go to places I probably shouldn't go, but I'm going to anyway.
I've never been to New York City. I've gone through New York City before, but I've never actually stopped. Yeah. And I have seen the Statue of Liberty from a distance.
Yeah, and you better not take your
somewhere, and they're like, "Look, it's over there," and I was like, "Oh, I can see it."
If you were on the interstate, you didn't look at it very long. Otherwise, you were driving off that bridge or back somebody's back seat.
Yeah, you know what though? That traffic though, I'm still gonna say DC might have them beat. And
fuck you, CJ.
Oh shoot, is he here?
No, it's only because Mark's here. That's why I did it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say DC's got them beat because they have those traffic lights at every block. Like every time you got to stop at every single block. Yeah. And if you hit it wrong, you're done.
And the interstates around it, they're at a standstill too. Whereas in New York, like they're just, when you're going in and out, it's like just hauling through there.
Yeah.
Well, but DC, you're like,
Yep. And if you miss one of those lights, everyone expects you to just run that shit. Like you've got enough time to get past it. I'm not doing any of that. Yep. We are Legion. That is correct.
We got all the cool cats in here today.
I know. It's filling up. It's Remy's place. We appreciate everybody being out there. Again, if you want to join, hit up somebody on the panel on IG. Except for me, I'm terrible at checking it. I'll get these messages and I see it like hours after we've done Remy's place. I'm like, oh shit.
Don't hit up me.
Like Caroline will send me the link, please. I'm like, oh, and somebody else sent it to her. I'm like, damn it. My bad.
I've already sent out a stack of them for people in the chat. So
yeah.
The usual channels.
Yeah. Nick said he's at the movies. Is that what he did?
Yeah, I saw it earlier.
He's at Barbie apparently.
I saw Barbie at 3.
Angel talked about that. We were going to go to the movies, and we couldn't lock in a movie. The boys did not want to go to see Barbie.
Bless them.
They wanted to see Spider-Man.
I wouldn't have.
But Spider-Man was like, it was only a late show, and it didn't work out for the timing. And then we knew they didn't want to see the what's the other one that's out this weekend?
Oppenheimer.
Yeah, we knew that wasn't going to go. That was a no-go. So I think it was like between Indiana Jones and something else, and it was like everybody kept saying they either want to go or didn't want to go, and finally we're like, all right, we can't decide. We're done. We're not going to like force a family movie outing because y'all can't figure it out. So
Barbie was not as good as I thought it was going to be. I want to give it a 5. It wasn't a bad movie, and no spoilers, nothing. But
like
I want to say
out of 100, or just
no, like a 5 out of 10. But I want to say the coolest thing about the movie is the set designs and the choreograph, because there is some singing and dancing. I do.
Oh shit! Hold on. Izzy's on his way to a con right now.
Yeah, right. Imagine.
Sorry,
all this New York talk, and I started hearing, I heard New York. You never been to New York, Remy?
No. I've gone through New York. My wife is from upstate, and she still has a lot of family up there, so we've passed through it a lot. But I've never actually stopped in the city and visited or walked around or anything. I'm kind of intimidated by it.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know if I would last that long.
Izzy, did you see Barbie?
Getting lost? I would be that guy, like walking around. Like I don't speak English. Like I can't find anything. I'd be like, I don't know where.
No. If you don't speak English, there's no big deal. There's plenty. Then you can speak Spanish, Bangladesh. You can speak Chinese, Japanese. It doesn't matter what kind of knees. It doesn't matter. You speak any language over here, and everybody will listen to you.
I got you.
So you don't have to worry about that.
What's up, Marty? How you doing? So, Mike, you were saying that the set design was cool for Barbie.
Yeah, I want to say the acting and everything. I mean, most of what you saw in the trailers was only 10 minutes of the movie, so that was kind of cool. Like the whole rest of the movie, it wasn't long either. I want to say it was like an hour and 40 minutes, something like that.
Oh wow.
but for me, honestly, like the best part was the ending. Everything else was kind of like, it was like the story wasn't so great. I want to say the acting, all the explanation of what was going on, it was okay. It was just like, I mean, it's kind of what you can imagine after what you heard about the movie. It was about her going into the real world, and it's kind of exactly how you'd imagine.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'll tell you, the hour 40. That's actually kind of appealing in itself. I know there's a streaming service. I don't know which one because I have all of them, I think, but one of them actually has a category for 90-minute movies, and of course they're all from like the 80s. But I was like, man, those were the days when you would have a 90-minute movie. You get in there, they give you the story, they give you the middle, the end, boom, and we're done.
Don't you miss that though? Like all these movies got to be like 2.5 hours long.
That's what I'm saying. These things, like you got to dedicate time to some of these. Like it's like, okay, if I get in there at 8, I'm not gonna leave until midnight. It's like shit, man. That's an investment. Of time
and then you get that. Point. Then you get the half-hour worth of commercials and ads and all that crap.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's another thing. Like everyone's like, oh, the whole streaming thing. I think that's another thing that's leading into streaming is because it's like the theater experience is great, but when you got to sit there for half a day, it's like, damn, man, this is a lot. You know, it's a lot different in the comfort of your home.
I think historians are going to look at this year in movies and say pretty much what we're all saying right now is like, first of all, the cost of the movie, the time that you have to invest, and the fact that it's just overloaded with movies. Now, if all these movies would have been spread out throughout the year, they would have been successful. And meanwhile, they're not. So you have movies that are actually really good. Mission Impossible is an awesome movie, and it's gonna fail miserably because it came out in a time in between movies like Barbie and Oppenheimer. You know what I mean? And it's like, seriously,
I think there's a lot of things going on, but I agree.
You couldn't just put this movie at a different time period. No, you had to. You had to be a summer movie. You know what I mean? And I think that's the problem. Movies like Flash. Even the other ones, the more successful ones like Guardians of the Galaxy and things and Spider-Man, they could have deserved more time in theaters if there wasn't other movies to go see. I remember going back to back to see movies, and I'm like, you know, it's hard. It runs a toll on your wallet. It really does.
No.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, Lee he said he doesn't like to pay to see a film if it's under 2 hours. And I'm not even saying that I mind if movies are too long. I mean, sometimes the movie, it's well deserved. Like you need to pack that much in there. So obviously there's a place for those. I think 2 hours is kind of like the magic number though, and it seems like now it's not. Now everybody's at that 3 hour plus, like a 3 hours.
I want it to have purpose for like 3 or 4 hours. I don't want it to just be like some dribble or some artsy scenes for like 30 minutes or something. I want it to have story and everything. But no, I agree with you. It has gone to that. But I think that's why like some movie are kind of moving to the TV show format. You can extend it longer type of thing. I think that's why they took like Golden Compass and decided to do the show with it kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, there's just some stuff that it lends well to the TV experience, not because of the TV budget, but let's just be honest. It's like Golden Compass, which ends up becoming her Darkest Materials. My wife really loves that show.
Yeah.
And she was saying like it's so much better because it gives it time to breathe.
Yeah.
Movies are not made for you to breathe into a story. There's only a few movies that do that, and those are the long ones like Lord of the Rings. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And even that gets an extended edition. So
I've
never could figure it out. Izzy did get his tires changed.
As you can tell, I'm in the car. Yes. We are still waiting.
That was established. This coming week, stay tuned because Izzy will get an oil change. That's scheduled next.
That's actually
3-day oil change.
It actually is scheduled next.
Yeah,
that has been established. We got the oil change next. Now after that, I don't know. It could be a car wash. It could be.
Well, no, that's the great thing about New York. You go get your oil change and you get a free car wash.
What?
This is the thing. We're going to have.
Guy, that's not a New York thing. We have that here in Virginia too.
It's a New York thing. We started the trend, man. We're trend starters.
We're gonna have a split screen duel. Okay, Izzy's gonna get an oil change. Pocan Joe's gonna rebuild his motor. Okay, this is how it's gonna work. We're gonna start the clock.
Let's go.
Pocan Joe's gonna rebuild the top end of his motor. Pocan, you can pick the vehicle. All right, you pick the vehicle. I got my money on Joe.
Joe.
Joe's gonna pull that damn motor out and be done with that thing.
Dude, my oil change is 15 minutes or less, man.
Pocan Joe's motor rebuilds is 10 minutes, bro. 15. I got my money on Joe. Let's go.
So here's what I'm gonna most likely do on Friday. So Friday I'm going to Terrificon. Possibly I'll do the oil change right before I go to Terrificon. That way I can make sure the oil change is done. And then drive to Terrificon. All the while I'll probably be on the stream doing it. So why not? It'll be fun.
I got you.
Where's Terrificon at?
It's gonna be in Connecticut. So it's about I wanna say it's about a 2-hour drive. Last time it took about 2 hours to get there.
Izzy, Kyle, promiscuous time traveler, has spent hours on a roof digging holes,
scaring the fuck out of people.
You getting an oil change? That's that's acceptable.
No, Kyle went up to a big ass bear, a real bear, and he was like feet away from it. That to top something, you got high expectations.
I remember Kyle broke down one time on the side of the road in the hills of California somewhere, and he was like, "I broke down." He steps out. He has on cut off jean shorts.
Oh man!
And he put on rollerblades, and he rollerbladed to wherever he needed to go. And I was like,
"Remy in the shower,
yeah."
Remy in the shower.
You got Daisy Dukes on. That's what that sounds like, man.
It was like cut off jeans, and then he's like, "Well, I gotta get back and put on some rollerblades," and dipped out.
Kyle on the roof scared me, man. He was all in the flip flops. You remember that shit?
Yeah, doing some work over with his dad. Or something.
Oh man, that's crazy. Yeah, so I got Terrificon this weekend, this coming weekend. Then the following weekend, I got Boston Fan Expo. Yeah, go for it.
Have you ever done multiple cons in a single day? And if so, what's the max that you've done? Have you hit
I definitely I absolutely did multiple cons in a day. So not that long ago either. So there was this local con. I forgot when was it? It was a couple of maybe 2 months ago. It's called EmiCon or something like that. It was a small little library con and stuff like that my friend told me about. So I went to that one. That was over in Long Island. And then from there I went to Brooklyn to the Independence Comic Show. So I was actually in 2 shows. They were both small cons. So I've done that.
Mike called it. He said you'd been to multiples in one day. I just said that you'd been to all of them and that you go to all of them year round.
Hey,
Mike said that you've been to
San Diego
multiples in
right
one
now.
day. Yeah.
I would love to be in San Diego right now, but
you ain't buying comic books at San Diego Comic Con.
I would buy comic books at San Diego Comic Con. There's a whole bunch of exclusives. In fact, you know what I did? I did win a comic book at San Diego Comic Con this year. So I was in a Whatnot stream and I won the giveaway.
Hey, they're pulling you over, bro.
Right.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it, officer.
We're looking for these rats. Do you have any rats?
Did you say San Diego, son?
I know what you got in the car there. Comics.
Don't tell them comics. I've had a bad experience.
Oh, now we've got another continent in here.
Oh shoot!
Here we go.
Another one.
International show.
Another one.
What's up, boys?
There you go. What's going on, sir? How you doing?
Good. Look at all you handsome devils. Nice to see you.
Catch.
Let me
I'll
get
exclude
some, let me
myself
get
from
some
that.
light going here.
So,
There we go.
Izzy, let me ask you: have you been to this Long Island Comic Con? It's at a VFW.
Yeah. What's the actual name? It's actually called Long Island.
Yeah, Long Island Comic Con. Apparently, it's at a VFW. It's a one-day event. It's been there forever. This is the last year it will be there.
So I've been to a few of them. There's this big one. There's this one that they do it quite frequently. It's called the Route 110. The Long Island one, though, I haven't been to it. You said it was scheduled in October, right?
Yeah, this one. I don't know if they have it the same date every year or the same weekend, but it's
Yeah.
It's right there at the 28th.
Do you know where's the location?
It's a VFW.
VFW.
Yeah, and there's only like 2 in Long Island, so it's the one near the major, right where the train comes off.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be able to give you that answer to that one. There's always a train everywhere. So as far as that one, I'm pretty sure I've heard of it, but I haven't been to it. And I remember, I'm trying to remember why. Because I do know vendors that do those shows. There's a couple of guys I know that love doing the Long Island shows. The 2 big Long Island shows I know is EternalCon, which I did attend, and CradleCon, which I attended a couple of weeks back. Those are the 2 big. I don't know whether
that means anything. RTA 110 in Huntington.
Yep, Huntington Station. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, 110 route. That's usually like a Sunday show. That's like a Sunday vendor show. It's really cool because it is a vendor con, so it's mostly comics.
That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what it kind of advertised as.
Yeah.
I may try to come up for that.
Yeah, it's all. If you do, let me know. Hit me up, and we'll see if I can make it happen.
Well, I'm gonna stay in Brooklyn because I have an office in Brooklyn, and I have to stop there every year for tax reasons.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I'm saying we can always meet up there in the
tax
show, so.
Reasons.
He works in waste management. You guys know
yeah, on his way to the Bing, sure.
Yeah, exactly.
My last name's Pocano. Joey Pocano.
Joey Pocano. Hey, Joey.
Talk about that.
I'm glad you picked up on that reference.
I can't.
Yeah, so good stuff. So I did open the Comic Vikings box of comics today, and man, did he load it up with comics.
Oh, what'd you get?
Well, I got a video, so you got to find out about the video. I'm trying to pull my Taylor
It's
Wilder
3 hours
thing.
long, isn't it?
No, it's about 16 minutes.
Okay, I can have it.
Give us a tease. What were some highlights?
So the highlights were, it was a lot of damn comics.
What would you grade the box? I don't know.
So the box was a $55 box, and to be complete, but it was definitely more than $55 worth of comics, because even if the comics even if every single comic was cover price, it would still be more than $55. How's that? If that's a good way of looking at it. So there was a lot of new books, and then there was a lot of there was some variants, and there was actually some Bronze Age comics. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah. I know he's done a couple rounds before.
Yeah. I didn't get any of the Stellar comics, which I was upset by, but oh well, you got some, you do. I did get the Empire Comics, golden ticket. I'm happy about that one. So
yeah.
All right, so I just double checked the address to that con I was talking about. It's on Broadway in Hicksville.
Oh, Hicksville, that's good. That's a cool spot.
Yeah,
right by the IKEA.
IKEA, you said.
Yeah, that's IKEA. Best place to have lunch.
And apparently, this is the last year they're going to have it at this VF. It looks like they're shutting down this VF. That's sad. I should go up there and give some money.
Well, if they're shutting it down, maybe they're getting a better place. Who knows?
No, the VFW is closing.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't like to. I'm a member of the VFW. I don't like seeing them close.
Oh, that's never good then.
Yeah.
Yeah, so cool. Yeah, so.
Well, I'll have to go up there and check it out. Plus, it's a VFW. You know what that means? War stories and alcohol.
Well, there's a local show that does a show every, I think, once a month on Sundays, and it's in a veterans memorial place over in Queens, the Queens Comic Party. Boy, man, that is a small spot, man. But you see, but the vendors that are there, it's always the same vendors though, and they're always bringing some cool comics, and you get some really good deals. I like doing those shows only because you could probably get really good deals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I picked up a Wolverine 88 for like $30 in one of those shows. Really nice and crisp too. So
yeah, I'm not coming up there to expect to get HeroCon prices, but we'll work a few things, I'm sure.
Well, I heard HeroCon prices were great.
Insane great.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, you're okay. Oh, nice.
Oh, look at that.
Y'all seen these? They're coming out with a Hot Wheels skate. This is a Boba Fett, and they actually come with like Boba Fett shoes.
No kick.
But the kicks
Are you supposed
included?
Yeah,
Are you
yeah.
supposed to put the kicks on when you play with it? Is that the idea?
Yeah, it's supposed to.
Is there any Marvel ones?
Yeah, I was gonna show you, Spidey.
Ah.
Hey!
I'll have to keep an eye out for that now.
They do have other characters, but this is the only one I've seen so far is the Spider-Man. But they do have like Captain Marvel, Black Panther, Iron Man, Ghost Spider, and Spider-Man. And they have different versions, like
the
variants.
shoes for the Gwen one. Those look like some straight up Skechers that I have.
They're kind of cool because they're not like the other ones. They actually clip on the board like you.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I was talking about on the back, the Gwen ones. I have some Skechers that look just like that because I'm an old man. I wear Skechers.
Yeah.
They look like
if you're over 40, you wear Skechers.
You wear Skechers.
I'm over 40. I wear Nike.
Nice for the no-legged lawyers.
That's because they don't sell Skechers in Australia.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
By far.
I could literally drive down to the local shopping center that's like 5 minutes away and get Skechers if I wanted.
You get a pair of Skechers, and you get the second half for half off.
That's right.
No, we don't. We're not.
That's
we're not that
shoes
good
right
over
there.
here. They're probably about $500 a pair over here. So.
What?
I'm shocked.
I was about to say $500 for a pair of Skechers, man.
Yeah.
Well, ship
you guys are right next to China.
Yeah, they probably just throw them at you. Ah!
You got it! Yay!
They're not that athletic. I don't think they can throw that far.
It's like anything that any of the crap that they have left over, they just put it on like this barge, send it down to Australia, dump all the shoes out there. Great. You guys will get deals. Oh, is this Mr. DJ Lynx? Yeah, there you go.
Look at that. He's still with the lambada music. Llora no se fue que un día Sonini llora.
That was the best.
Oh my god, I thought DJ Lynx was Johnny Depp in Fear and Loathing yesterday.
That's what I thought too. I thought the same thing when I saw that, but everybody was going a different direction with it, and I was like, I'm gonna leave it alone.
This weekend at Bernie's like 2024.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone.
And he kept dancing too.
40 wear Skechers and Converse. Hell yeah, that's what's up.
I wear Skechers and leather work shoes. Like it's crazy.
Yo, I remember when Converse, when Converse were embarrassment for people to wear at one time. So in the 90s, they were. Yeah, but they were the best. I loved them. I love my Converse, and now you gotta.
I wear Jordans, bitches.
Oh shit!
You know who doesn't wear
49 minutes. Remy's
wait. You know who doesn't wear Jordans?
No more clipping, Remy.
Jordan, he wears Skechers.
Yeah.
He
don't be wearing no Jordans. He wears. He wear Estic gels. That's what he wears. Some gels.
Gels.
I don't know, but and maybe I'm just an old man, but I'll tell you right now, you get a new pair of slip-on Skechers, that right there is like walking on baby seals. Comfortable.
Yeah, but the one thing I hate
slip-on Sketcher, baby.
Slip-on
I was gonna
Sketcher.
say I've gotten to the point where I don't even tie shoes, like none of that shit.
I'm done.
Right.
I just put the slip-ons.
When you can't bend over to tie your shoes anymore, and you got to sit down and do it, it's time for slip-ons.
Yeah, slip-ons. That's where it's at.
No, when you come out of bed and you're about to put on your kicks on, you sit there and you actually have to consider it. Like you just stay there like, oh man, I got
slip-ons at the moment.
Those are the worst. But my problem with Skechers is when you start, utilizing them for a long time and then you start burning a hole inside. You start, they get weird. Oh, those are the worst. You start feeling your foot start going at an angle as you're walking.
And here comes the worst thing about that. So I'm like a guy's guy. I will not get rid of a pair of shoes. I can't do it. I still have like 2 pairs of army boots from my time in the army.
I'm a bit like that.
Yeah, and my wife, those shoes are nasty. It's time to change them. And I'm like, I will divorce you before I get rid of these shoes.
No. I'll tell you, you know what? I used to be like that, and I've been trying to get better about throwing shit out. And I took the last pair of shoes that I got for Logan. We were actually at the store. I was like, "You like these?" And he's like, "Yeah." I said, "All right." I said, "I'm only gonna buy these if you toss the ones you got on right now in the trash." Because he had a hole in it, and all this shit. I was like, "I'll buy these for you, but you got to toss those in the trash." Because I'm like trying to get them out of the let's keep everything. We're gonna grow up to be hoarders mentality, and I can see it. So I'm like, throw those away, and I'll buy these. And sure enough, toss them in the trash. He's standing there in his socks. I was like, "Here you go."
I think it's great that the guy that collects prosthetic parts is teaching their kid not to hoard.
Hey, look, this is the thing. It's not gonna be my fault. That's all I'm gonna say.
Fair.
My mom was a hoarder. My mom was a legit hoarder.
So
and I'll step back and I'm like, shit, man, here it comes. It's building up. All right, we gotta start cleaning the house.
So when I was about 80 pounds lighter, I used to play handball. Right? And I got myself a pair of New Balance sneakers, and this was years ago. We're talking about 94 or something like that, right? So I got me a pair of New Balance sneakers. I was gonna play a game of handball. Now with handball, there's a lot of going back and forth, right? And I have a tendency of sliding my feet. I played one game of handball. When that game was over, I burned a hole into the sneakers that went through the socks.
Oh, wow.
Brand new sneakers. Burned a fat hole. I just went, I guess these sneakers suck. So
see, I used to wear New Balances, but I would get the running shoes, and that was my primary running shoe. And I had this thing in the Army. Every 6 months, new pair of running shoes because you run all the time in the Army.
Yeah, but you would run. The thing is, it's not running forward; it's running back and forth.
Yeah, you're doing a whole friction thing. But I would get those every 6 months, and even if they were still like somewhat, no.
I was like that when I was playing basketball. Like I'd literally have to buy a pair like every 6 to 12 months because I would wear one time I was playing professionally like 4 nights, 5 nights a week, and then you're playing scratch matches and stuff like that as well. Yeah, with like mates in the local school and all that sort of stuff. So you'd be playing all the time, so you wear through those things so quickly.
Yeah. So never again did I buy a New Balance.
Are you throwing up gang signs, dude? What are you doing over there?
I was talking in the chat.
Oh, you're all over there.
He was sign language in the chat. He was like,
he was saying handball, so I was talking about other kind of handball. No, certain shoes I can't wear, like Converse. I used to wear the shit out of them, like high school and stuff. But like as I got older, I can't wear them anymore. The flat-footedness of the shoe, it just kills my heart. Like
that's why I always go back to Nike.
Vans were the big things.
Nikes, as growing up,
I only wear Nikes because I always get 3 to 4 years out of them. And I always get good wear and get my money's worth. Because especially over here, like you're spending $200, $300 for a pair of shoes. You want to get good wear. You don't want them lasting 2-3 months. That's just a waste of money.
Yeah.
So
I remember Airwalks. Airwalks were fun.
Yeah, I used to wear Sambas. Like that was
Airwalks and Vans were like the big shoes that I would wear.
I used to have a pair of Vision Streetwear.
I have
I remember
Fila's.
when I was a skater when I was a kid. I love those shoes.
Yeah.
Champion.
Wow.
I got a pair of Champions. Champions are pretty hard.
See, I liked Vans because they were like it was a low shoe, but they were kind of poofier around the foot. So like my big jeans, it would fill out the bottom of the big jeans better. You know what I'm saying?
Got the Jenko pants, right?
Yeah,
there,
like
you know
so
what
when
I'm
I put my
saying?
pants on, it would flare out the bottom, right? Because if you wore a different shoe, you would end up dragging the back of it, and then you get that long tail that would rip off. And you know what? The tail actually, I would probably like drag a tail, but then if somebody ripped it off, that was another big deal. Like, man, you broke my tail off. Like, you know how long I had that thing hanging off the back there? Yeah, it's been there for a whole year, bro. Now it's gone. I gotta start a new one.
I can just picture Remy walking with this damn
Dude, I
tail.
was for real with that shit. Yeah, like it would rip at the bottom, and then you'd be dragging that thing. And sometimes they were like a foot long. And so if you're walking and somebody steps on that, and then you have that little stumble thing, and you rip the tail off, man, that pissed me off.
Like,
how you doing, Chris?
Good.
We're talking about late 1990s jeans and shoes. What's up, Canada?
What's up? Let me think. What was I wearing? Oh yeah, combat boots.
Oh shit! Now it got real. So you just made it real. All right, we're not going to talk about that anymore. Hey, in Alone, one of the guys I was rooting for was he was from the Canadian Army. He was like this winter specialist survival guy, and I was all into that shit, man.
Oh yeah, the Alone
he put a little
show,
Canadian flag up on his hut, and I was like, yeah, I was rooting for that dude. Yeah, I was rooting for that guy.
I remember, honestly though, I remember that may have been like my Airwalk phase, rocking a couple different pairs of low cut Airwalk.
Yeah.
And then it's basically been like Adidas Gazelles from here on out. Like I think I've been rocking Gazelles for like 15 years.
Lady jeans were terrible, so gross. Weighed 40 pounds. You know what? They're coming back. I'm convinced they're coming back. Big jeans are going to be back.
Oh yeah, they always come back. They always come back.
Bell bottoms always come back.
Levi's
I don't think
535s.
I don't think bell bottoms ever left. I still see bell bottoms.
Yeah.
I'll never forget.
Bell bottoms. That's a different story.
I remember wearing those big ass jeans, and my mom was like, "God, do you have to wear those so big?" And then it was like years later, Angel and I are sitting around, and her niece, her niece comes in, and her son walks in with these tight ass jeans. She's like, "Why'd you get those so tight?" And I'm like, "It's the same fucking conversation. Like everybody has it, but it's in reverse." Like she was like, "Why are these so tight?" And I look at the kid, and he can like barely sit down. I was like, "Oh, that looks uncomfortable." But yet I'm sitting there like flogging around in these big ass things. They get wet at the bottom. I know. And my mom's like, "How can you do this?" And I'm like, "It's the same conversation. Like every parent, every 10 years has that reverse conversation."
You know if the jeans are too baggy when you could fold it and you could just still fit your full legs there and it just look fine. That's when you know it.
Like crisscross. Yeah.
Yep.
But you know what?
Oh man, I had big ass.
Jeans just got skinnier and skinnier for dudes. Like I would literally laugh at dudes. I'd be like, "Damn, brother, can you breathe?"
There's some skinny jeans.
You're gonna give yourself a stroke, man, with them tight ass jeans. Frig.
What are you showing off, my ass?
Yeah, you got one ball on either side, man.
Dude, we can see your sperm count. What is going on here?
Right here, you got 1, 2.
The male camel toe.
Yeah, yeah.
The moose knuckle. Yeah.
Now that we've said that, I have a question, and I want your guys' honest opinion.
No.
So, because we have an older crowd here, so I just want to throw this out there. So, the same genre as Flock of Seagulls and Depeche Mode, you know, they're in that genre. When are we going to put Post Malone in that same genre?
20 years from now?
Was he even born when? Was he even born?
No. The genre is not a thing, right? The genre is not an age range, right? It's the type of music that you sing, right?
The British New Wave.
Get where Joe's going.
Yeah, he's not a rapper or a hip hopper, right? He's an emo
classify him
singing about bad shit.
I don't know.
I wouldn't put him in the same class as a Depeche Mode though.
Why not? He's just as fucking depressing.
He's not talking about like. He's not talking about like
Are there
level.
any
He's talking
positive
about
Depeche Mode songs?
Honestly,
a little bit older though. Those are a little bit older.
Trust me, I listen
He's
to
talking
Depeche
about
Mode
Johnny.
quite frequently. They're not as depressing as the Smiths or something like that.
Right,
Or
but he's
Morrissey,
still
right?
like he's basically emo. He's just rhyming a lot. I don't consider him hip hop. He's an emo kid with face.
There's a lot of things I don't consider hip hop, but they still call it hip hop.
Yeah, same.
I forgot about Echo.
Because my favorite rapper, most would say, is not even a rapper, like Travis Scott.
I would consider. So I consider the thing with hip hop now is I don't think hip hop is much of a music style as it is a look, a sound, a quality, right? So for example, you got Post Malone, you got what's the other guy, Nas X Jr. or something like that. I don't know his name. Those guys,
Lil Nas
right?
X.
All those guys, Lil Nas, all those guys fall under hip hop, but they're not always rapping. So hip hop is not necessarily rap. It's a state of mind now.
Oh, okay, so my argument is that Post Malone's an emo band.
Joe, I would personally classify him as just like a modern R&B.
Pop.
Really? You would go R&B with it?
Just because
I kind of agree.
He's got tattoos.
He does have some upbeat songs.
He's kind of bluesy too. Like some of it's
does he have soul? Is it soul?
He's
soulful is his style?
No, not really like you're thinking, but I mean, he's got soul as far as like maybe he's singing somewhere.
I'm going with the whole he's emo pop.
Well, I don't listen to him, so I'm okay with that.
I had an argument with my daughter about this. I made fun of her, and then all the other old people.
What did your daughter say?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. She's younger than me.
Who would you be comparing him to as R&B though?
Pardon?
Who would you compare him to as R&B?
Yeah, what would he be like? Like I'm saying, he's like
I'm trying to think. Like who's R&B?
Like Genuine,
like Usher. He's not like an Usher.
Yeah, like Usher.
PM
I
Dawn.
would say that. Yeah, PM Dawn.
So here's PM Dawn. I love PM
Time
Dawn.
out. Well,
Okay, here's a question I have. Okay, here's a question I have. Would you put Justin Timberlake as R&B?
Yeah.
I'm comfortable with that.
Yeah.
But that's like Chris Brown. What would you classify him? I wouldn't really.
Yeah, I'll put him as R&B.
R&B.
Yeah. I would probably put across music. Because see, I can see those two kind of that genre. I can get that.
The first thing I'll say about R&B is you got to have soul.
Bitches.
Second thing is you got to actually have to sing. So those are the two qualifications. You have to have soul and you have to sing. That's what I qualify R&B.
Right.
It literally stands for rhythm and blues.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I'm not surprised if Flock of Seagulls and Depeche Mode teamed up with Post Malone and opened up for one of his concerts. I think that would fit.
But the new wave of Britpop, was like the Police. You got to factor in some of the other bands that are part of that. Depeche Mode, the Police. The Police were definitely more upbeat.
I thought
they had more positivity than what Depeche Mode did.
They were more like pop reggae.
But you got to remember though, but they have punk roots. It's just over time they change, right? By the time Synchronicity came out, they had a different feel, much like U2. U2 was not where they are today, or even where they were 20 years ago. But Joe, I totally get where you're coming from. Certain songs, certain beats, certain sounds do have a lot of that early 80s flavor when that new wave of Brit rock was coming in. Yeah. Right. Because a lot of new music made in the last 5 years are really turning back to synthesizers and keyboards and that kind of thing. Because sampling is very expensive, right?
Tears for Fears is one of those bands that you really
look at. I think what surprised my daughter is she made a reference about a Post Malone song, and I got it, and she was like, and apparently my daughter still thinks I'm older than I actually am. So I started singing congratulations to her, and I was like, yeah,
it's those sketches, man. It's those sketches, man. They look at sketches and they see elderly people.
So according to Microsoft Bing, because it's much better than Google,
Right.
Post music has been described
Tyler.
as, and this is in quotes, melting pot of country, grunge, hip hop, and R&B. It says, and Post himself has been described as versatile.
Okay, just because you wear a Nirvana shirt doesn't make you grunge.
Yeah, because I wouldn't classify him as grunge at all, or country.
Right.
And he did cover a Nirvana song. I know that much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He covered
still.
a couple of country songs too, but I still wouldn't consider him country.
No, he didn't have the sound.
Like, I'm surprised you went to the grunge and the first thing he said was country. Like, do you really see him as a country? Like, I know he plays the guitar and he does like some covers.
Like
but...
Hootie and the
talented
Blowfish.
that way.
They are
Now,
not grunge.
No, I mean, that's not to say that he can't do that. He just, in my knowledge, he
It's been a
really
while since I heard
hasn't
somebody
done
talk
it.
about Hootie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That ranks right up there with Dave Matthews Band. That's the shit I rock.
Darius Ruckus. That's actually some music. Wagon.
I want you to hold my hand.
Hootie was the best, and that shit was awesome.
I actually
They had
hated
fun
Hootie.
videos.
I
They did.
hated Hootie.
I still like Jerry Maguire when they think that Cuba Gooding Jr. is Hootie. Are you Hootie? I'm not Hootie. That's still funny to me. I'll see that today. I'll laugh. That's funny. I know
Okay,
that. I
so
understand.
everybody thought Darius Ruckers was Hootie, but who was Blowfish?
That was like
Probably
the
the
band,
woman
the
who
backup
was
band
Yeah.
there. Like, yeah.
His
They were
mom.
all Blowfish.
I don't know.
Like
Yeah.
James Brown and his band, man. It doesn't matter. It's just
They were all Blowfish.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how you would introduce it.
blowfish is
I'd like
is
to
a plural
introduce you
term
to
as well as
blowfish.
singular.
Who knew they were so progressive back then?
This is Blowfish.
Forward thinking.
I'm not gonna lie. I was a Gin Blossoms guy. I love Gin Blossoms.
Jim Blossoms are cool. Yeah.
Awesome.
But I like
Rudolph.
Hootie had some good songs too, though.
I'm going to tell
I
you
don't know
right
about
now, if
Hootie,
you've
man.
never
I
been-
couldn't.
and I'm not trying to rant their praises or anything, but if you've never been to a Dave Matthews concert,
Ooh, I love Dave.
that is an experience. First off, whatever time they say the concert ends, you can go ahead and add an hour to that because he's just going
You're
to
talking about that Virginia Beach show, Joe. That's what you're talking about. You're talking about
I
Virginia
don't
Beach,
want
aren't
you.
you?
And if a
I
Dave
know
what
Matthews
you're
song
talking
is 6 minutes on the album, it's going to be 16 minutes long
16 minutes.
live.
Yeah,
Everybody
He
high.
jams every song though. Every song turns
Yeah.
into a jam session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's high as shit there. It's great.
That's very true.
There you go. Right here.
Boom.
That's why they left.
What she said?
Wanted
what'd
to
she
branch
say?
out and blow other things.
Thanks.
Boom.
K-pop destroyed it.
Oh man.
K-pop
Blowfish.
with the zinger of the night. How can I mark this? I'm going to star that. There you go.
Yeah.
Star that. That's the highlighted quote of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you do it.
This is how you do it.
That's how you do it.
Montel.
Oh man.
Oh man, yep, the good old days.
Yeah, I don't know what made me bring that subject up.
The
Skechers.
Pet Mode is still touring.
Music's always a good
The
subject.
Depeche Mode's awesome, man. I love
Yeah.
Depeche Mode.
See,
Their
business.
concerts blow though because they fuck up their own songs so bad.
Well, they're one of their the primary backup vocalist is dead now, right? So,
Yeah, he passed away.
yeah.
Right, but back in the day when you'd go to their concert, oh my god, it was terrible. It was like watching Guns N' Roses in concert. He would fuck up his
You
lyrics.
just didn't know what was gonna happen, right?
Yeah,
like,
and
maybe
then
we'll
to
get a
mad at
concert.
you for not applauding them.
I never was a big Axel fan, though.
Yeah,
I was never really an Axl fan. I love Slash. I thought
I like
was
Slash,
awesome.
yeah. I want to say they got some.
It's
They've
hard
got
not
some
to like
great
Slash.
songs.
We got
November Rain.
November. Well,
this.
Velvet
Oh,
Revolver.
oh, man.
The man with the fat stack of comics.
There you
How y'all
go.
doing?
Hi,
Did you miss me?
we're talking about if Hootie and the Blowfish is grunge.
Wait, what? That wasn't a topic.
Oh, rain,
no.
rain.
You can't
My,
put
que-
like
my real question is he? Are you still sitting there waiting for roadside assistance to come?
Absolutely.
Oh, he's on his way to. He's on his way to the next con.
Grab a beer.
Yeah.
He's driving right.
I'm not driving anymore. I am waiting for the next No, we changed the tire. It's okay. It was about like 10 minutes afterwards after the stream was over. The tow truck guy, he was
so the tow
totally
truck guy
cool
was
about
around the corner watching the stream, waiting for
He
you
was
to
watching
end,
the
so he wouldn't
Yeah,
interrupt
so
you.
he could
Right?
change the tire.
Izzy actually, he's a bit embarrassed, but he's being towed as we speak. It looks like he's driving. He's just in the driver's seat.
Was the tow
The
truck
tow
company
truck is
Legion of
taking
Tow
him to the
Trucks?
next con. He paid the guy several $100s to drop him off. So.
Yo, I need
The next
I
con.
need to
Yeah,
I need to get all those signatures.
He's going to
man.
Terrificon right now.
he's on a Terrificon.
Going to Terrificon right now.
Being towed.
How long is this tire gonna take? 20 minutes? Nah, you gotta strap this thing on and let's go. You gotta take me to the next stop, brother.
many
Massapequa,
miles
let's
you get?
go, baby.
Oh yeah, Massapequa. They got good burgers. There you go. You just sit in the car. You're like, okay,
Wow,
guys,
Rob,
we're
how
gonna
many
be
shows
towing
do you
our way
appear
to
on a week?
Terrificon.
Every
correct answer
Saturday
is
night, Rob
yes.
gets this question. Every Saturday night, he's asked this question.
You know, the reality of the situation is nowadays I'm not on as many as people seem to think. It just happens to be that Saturday is the day I do
Saturday, you get the
potentially
overload
three
of
sho-
Rob. Yeah.
three shows, but because I don't do a show on Sunday. Sometimes I'll pop on somebody's show, but Monday I don't do show. I mean, I have a video that's scheduled. Tuesday I don't really do any shows. Oh no, I guess I do. I do the 10-1-1,
No,
and
see?
then Wednesday I guess I'm on with Comic Vet usually.
Another one.
Thursday I don't do a show.
Another
But
one.
I have a video that drops, and Friday I don't
Another
do.
one.
Well, Friday morning I do a show. Yeah.
What a little boy,
So-
man.
So there's going to be a new category next year for the CBC Awards, biggest stream whore, and that's what Rob's going for.
The nominations are
You say
Rob,
that, but
Rob, and Rob.
You have to get nominated.
Yeah.
you say that, but Chris, how many streams are you on a week?
oh freak. I've dialed it back. Let's see. So Remy's part-time, Mark's part-time, my own only slabs, and then there's invitations sometimes to Gary. Then there's like, hey, can you come on and answer some questions like those Q&A ones? So
I cut down a lot. Last year I would hit up a lot of streams, and then I was like, I do in the mix. Let's talk about it and this, and then occasionally I'll jump on the Friday stream with Mark. So
It keeps me off the street corner.
yeah.
that's
My
true.
mom's happy I'm staying
That's
out
true.
of trouble.
You could be out. You could be out getting into trouble.
That's right.
Rob could be running crazy around the
Okay,
the
Rob, the
streets
ultimate
of
question.
California.
Rob, what kind of sneakers do you wear?
Sneakers.
Yeah.
I'm wearing flops, baby.
That's when you really reach that point. When
What's
the
up,
sneakers
Elmore?
are gone and it's now just flops.
I'm California, dude.
Yeah.
Now, what
Now, do you
okay,
wear
what did you wear at
Oh,
Heroes
yeah,
Con? What did you wear on the floor at
Okay,
Heroes
so I do have a pair of shoes that I do wear on occasion. On Wednesdays when I have to go into work, I don't wear flops, obviously. I have a pair of slip-on Skechers, man.
Yeah,
There you go.
The step-in Skechers, man.
No
You have
laces.
you are
The
not.
Well,
Tony Romo
they have
special.
laces. They have laces that are permanently there. But you just step in.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm old
Slip-on,
and fat, man.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
What do you guys think of the Night Terror books?
I like
I
them.
hear that most people don't like them.
I like the
find it-
main story.
I'd give it a B- so far.
Yeah,
I give it a great opportunity for me to save money by not having to buy a bunch of DC books.
I haven't gotten into
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I'm just reading the main story.
Yeah.
That's it, which is fine with me. I'm gonna read the Superman because it's written by Joshua Williamson, who's doing the main story. So that one I'm hearing is actually connected to it. I read the Santana because I had a copy with me, so I figured might as well read it. It was fine. I heard the Green Lantern one's pretty good, but as far as the rest goes, they're there. I'm treating them like a Marvel annual. That's how I'm treating those stories. They're connected, but they're not. And at the end of the day, they're not going to matter at the end.
Yeah.
So yeah, take that opportunity to not spend that money.
It's a good question though, Phil.
And it's DC, so I don't give a shit.
I've been loving my terror.
I
Now,
think
big
I think a good
game.
question would be, what is the best Spider-Man title being published right now?
Miles.
Miles by Miles.
Not really thinking you're funny.
And there it is.
That is excellent.
You picked the right time, man. You picked it.
Boom.
Yes.
Boom.
I was waiting for the cheese joke, and he delivered. Thank you, Chris.
Can
You're
we-
the first
can we-
one to
can we
receive the
guess
Live
that,
Health
Tussies?
Award.
Chris, I am
Tussies.
grateful to you for stepping on that landmine before any of the rest of us could
Yeah.
step on that landmine.
Yeah. Think Woody Harrelson in the Thin Red Line. That's what's happening to me right now.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah. Next time I'm going to
man.
say it's miles by kilometers.
There you go.
Now
And
that's
then
actually
it will be
funny.
worth
That
it.
was funny. That was
Then it would be worth it. But yeah, no, it's miles.
it's miles by kilometers. That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's Red Goblin. It's not Miles at all.
Come on, Mike. You know what though? Like most people who read Red Goblin said it's actually pretty good. Or the Gold Goblin.
That's what I heard.
Where's it at?
Yeah.
Red Goblin.
Nice,
Been what
okay.
Red Goblin is. I mean, all the other Spider the only one that's bad is ASM. I mean, to be honest, Spider-Man's okay. Miles has been great. Red Goblin has been. I'd say it's pretty good. And
Red
Gold
Goblin
Goblin has been good as well.
Say the
It's
other one I've
really
heard
just-
that surprised me was people who've been saying how the Hallows Eve or whatever.
I like
it.
Hallows Eve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
like
heard a lot of
Hallows Eve.
people. I didn't pick it up. I didn't even try to read it, but I'm glad to hear that people have said that the people who did said that they've enjoyed it.
I want to say I like her more than the Red Goblin and Gold Goblin story that they have going on, but you can tell that her story is just smaller and less. They're not really expanding with it now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, but I mean everything but ASM. I mean everything else has been good. You know, I read that Spider-Man 2099 Dark Genesis. That story was great. It was fantastic. With the I mean, you're talking about how many different 2099 characters that they introduced during that series, but it actually had a complete ending and everything. But it was pretty good.
Mike was telling me, Becker was telling me that he had some like comic magazine or something when 2099 came out, the first one, and everybody was rating it like so horribly, and he said it was like these old cats that were like completely against that storyline and everything. And it's just so funny, like now looking at it here and then how everything's blown up, especially as of late. It's interesting.
Okay, guys, the
to see
tow
that
truck's
perspective
here. I
thing.
gotta go.
All right,
man.
good luck, buddy.
Be safe.
All right. See you later.
Make sure you know rats get you.
I'll try.
They won't. They won't. We know they won't.
There are no rats.
Another one.
There it goes. The first one of the night.
Yeah.
First one of the night.
Another one.
I can promise you this. I do not have the Spidey stamina of 7 hours, so
Yeah, I was surprised by that. I went to look at that the other day, and I saw.
homie went hard on that thing. Yeah,
I was like, "Oh, damn!"
yeah. Yeah, did not expect that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've traded up. We may have lost.
Although I did go back and I watched it, and there were a couple points where I think it was Spidey and maybe CJ.
We may have lost Izzy, but we've traded up, Remy. We've got
It's like Beetlejuice, man. You said
I am so sorry.
Hello, everyone. It's
Whoa.
Beckerman with more comic book art. Oh, sorry, wrong gimmick.
Becker.
Listen. Anytime you want to bring that on this show, sir, you are more than welcome. If you got any of those clips, I'll make all the shorts you want. All right.
Are you talking about Night Thrasher?
Wow.
Look at that. And Mike, tell us about that shirt you're wearing.
Why this? This is a Remy Q Studio shirt.
Studio?
The journey it took to get this shirt.
Oh,
it was like like a week after Dr. Von England's freaking shirt arrived.
Not only that, but you had to
score
protest
one not for America.
How does it fit? That's what I want to know. How's the fit? Is it good?
Oh, it's comfy in all the right places.
Can you sleep?
That's at DJLinks.shop, the very limited edition Remy QT.
Ask for the Beckerman cut today.
Yeah, now available in full gentleman sizes.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that the extra sizes were literally called the Beckerman cut. like here you go, fatty.
It's the Beckerman level 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, it turned out I'm a Beckerman medium.
Well, that's good.
All this time I thought I was a 4XL. It turned out I was a Beckerman medium.
We're learning.
2020.
Live and learn.
He was Beckerman regular. That's what that is.
Yeah.
What was the what'd you have there, sir? What was that that art that you
So
had
this
there?
is Spidey, you know Ryan Benjamin, right?
Yeah, I've got a Ryan Benjamin Spidey.
Well, this is a Ryan Benjamin Knight Thrasher. Is the appropriate?
That's
Chris
pronunciation.
picked that up for you at San Diego or something? Because they're at San Diego.
No, I co-hosted a thing with Ryan from that Yoshi put on for Japan.
Yeah.
I
got mine.
I co-hosted back-to-back days, and I will tell you off air what I paid for this because it was a peach of a deal compared to what he normally gets for
$2.
Close.
No, that's
close.
Free.
And a
Free.
Big Mac.
A handshake.
That's not a quick sketch. That's a full deal there.
A Diet Coke.
Yeah, this is beautiful. This is beautiful ink
That's what I'm
wash.
saying. Look at that.
Yeah.
And Ryan was great, and we had some difficulties. Like he kept getting kicked off, and I was obsessed with Japanese gas station food. So it was a wild stream, and we got her done though, and we got people some great art, and I got a beautiful piece out of the deal too.
That's phenomenal.
Nice.
What's up, CJ?
Fuck you, CJ.
Oh. And another one.
Bird.
Yeah, Yoshi was actually he's a really nice guy to deal with, and Ryan's super cool as well.
Yes. So you two mad scientists, Spidey and Remy, what's going on? What's our status? Do we have any videos to show tonight, or are you guys not ready yet?
We should one.
Oh, which one? Let me see it.
It was after Chris had it was Miles and Miles joke.
No,
we hit him with
Miles.
this.
Not really thinking you're funny.
Oh man, if you guys only knew what's coming.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh wait, I saw what Remy was. Yeah,
what did you think of all that, Spidey?
Spidey saw he got a taste of it, but it wasn't. We're
I
still
saw him working away on it.
All right, guess those tootsies. Let's go.
Rob Liefeld edition.
I never knew somebody had clubbed feet.
I wish we would have the clip where he banned Journey.
What he did?
Oh, you're not aware of this?
No.
Yeah,
what's the context?
Yeah, he banned Journey for asking too many questions.
Banned him, unbanned him.
How do you ban someone for asking too many
He
questions?
didn't unban him, did he?
Yeah, he unbanned him.
I'm
I'm not sure if he banned him again.
I remember CJ.
Oh, I
talking
didn't
about
think
it.
he was. I didn't think he was welcome in the Rob Liefeld streams.
Let us know, CJ. Are you currently banned by Rob Liefeld?
I know.
I
when
think
CJ was,
he's.
CJ was talking about it, and he was saying he was trying to ask legitimate questions, but
Banned
basically
twice.
Rob thought that he was being trolled, and so
Rob ain't about more than like one or two. He got banned twice, so yeah. I thought he was currently.
Or what?
No.
Rob just don't have time for it. If you ain't there to buy, like, ask questions on the podcast. Don't ask questions when it's time to make his money.
Yeah, don't interfere with the money. Because he's got Rob live bill. Fuck you, money.
That guy's amazing.
He does.
I thought you were.
He is amazing.
And
if you and you will, in about a week maybe, you will see what happens when you ask for a 9.8.
Yeah, we've got the 9.8 clip in the works right now. I got to make sure it's just right.
Let's just say it's somewhere a book shouldn't go.
Look at this. Look at how bitter CJ is about this whole thing.
He was bitten, man, and he got banned.
I thought CJ was asking questions about how he draws feet and like what would happen to a character if it had Liefeld feet and Kirby ankles or something.
Well, first off, you know CJ, so you have to imagine how that played out. You know, he's probably asking like questions after questions while the guy was like, "Who wants to bid on this?"
like
he was like, "All right, buddy, you're banned."
I will say,
fuck that comic. Answer my question. But like,
so
yeah, like.
So Mike's Beckerman hooked me up with this.
The funny part though is like for me and Mark, he rolls out the carpet.
Yeah, he set me up with like this.
Probably because he's nice and respectful.
Beckerman set me up with like a 2-hour clip of him on Whatnot, and there's so much YouTube gold that it's hard to identify all of it. But I'll tell you, it's entertaining watching. Now this is weeks ago, and I'm watching it in the last 2 days. And at one point, I thought it was hilarious. He can't find his glasses, right? And so he's trying to do these bids and everything, or he's trying to do these auctions, and he's like, "All right, I've had enough. I need to get my glasses. Where are my glasses?" And he like scoots back this beanbag chair, and he gets up and just fucking leaves. He just leaves for like 5 minutes, and he's like in the other room, like rummaging around for his glasses. And then he comes back with a flashlight, and you see him. And the light keeps hitting the camera. He's like digging around for his specs. It was awesome. I'm a fan. I'm more of a fan now watching him on Whatnot. I'm like, this dude is awesome. Like, I need to meet this guy. I'm excited for this.
I'm not trying to go full spoilers, but at one point he goes, it all starts because one guy says, I hope this isn't how you're planning on handling the books I'm buying from you. And Rob starts with, "You guys need to stop being such pussies about these comic books. You get 9.8s all the time. I see your videos." Like, just there's just so much to that hits me from an old school comic book guy. When I broke in, when I was trained how to like look for comic books and buy, there was no such thing as a 9.8, 9.0 and above. Yeah. It was a 9. It was near mint. We didn't say, "Well, this is clearly a 9.4." You know, so there's a part of me that just applauds when he says y'all need to just relax.
Well,
for the old school guys, for guys like Rob that have been collecting all their lives, slow down with this 9.8 crap. Books are meant to be read. Books are meant to be handled. Cry about it.
So stick that in your pipe and smoke it.
Well, yeah.
So you're like saying he won't be on one of these slabs?
and yeah, he refunded. He refunded the guy's money and banned him. He was like, "I don't like you, and I don't want your business."
Yeah. And then he was like, "That guy has a dumbass name anyway."
He's the professional peddling Pete.
Say, can we get him? Can we get the two of them together on a single stream?
Somebody's going over the top rope.
I want them to meet. I want them to meet
Rob Liefeld.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if Rob's got this going.
Each other.
With all those rings.
Tyler's right.
Oh, don't worry, Phil. He smells the book at one point.
Does he?
He put some of the books down his pants.
To me.
He put some of the books down his pants.
Oh man. Yeah,
he's great.
He's a showman. That's what I like about him.
Awesome.
You know, I mean,
I love him.
He's certainly not an artist. Wait, I'm sorry.
I don't think it's showman. I think it's cocaine.
You know, Rob, I had something for you the other day, and you ended the stream as soon as I got there. How about a review of Spider-Man 2099 from an Eisner Award-winning comic book reviewer? from 1992.
Okay.
It's not good. They take a steaming dump on it.
I don't give a shit. I liked it. I never said it was the greatest thing ever.
Dude, it got the same rating as New Warriors #1, so I'm right there with you.
So
but
clearly, this guy knows nothing, is what you're saying.
Right. He has no taste.
Eisner doesn't sound like it.
I mean, they'll give out an Eisner to almost anybody. Let's be honest.
Yeah, it's a politics game.
I think Comic Vet has one, for God's sakes.
Yeah, you want to see it? It's just
yeah, I do.
Yeah, it's hanging on the wall behind
Right here.
Here we go.
Best watching the snow melt.
Yeah. Best living beside Jeff Lemire award from Ice.
So in that article, what were they crapping on the most? Was it story, character? You know, I mean,
yep.
Or was
Oh, we'll get there.
all right?
I don't want to misquote.
Who said his name 3 times?
All right. All right.
There he is.
All right. I'm gonna be very, very clear with you guys right now. I'm gonna be very.
Fuck you, CJ.
No, fuck you. I'm gonna be very, very clear with you. Okay. First of all, if the fucking jackass doesn't give a shit about the condition of the fucking books, he shouldn't be charging $300, $400, $500, whatever the fuck he's charging for his signature. Okay. So, asshole, you're charging $300, $400 for your fucking signature. You better fucking be careful with the fucking book and not wipe your ass with it. Simple as that. You know. The other thing is, I was perfectly. He should actually send me a fucking thank you letter, because as long as I was in the fucking bidding, people were overpaying because I was bidding against them. And anybody that's ever seen me bid on books, I may if I'm not going to get the books, they're going to pay through the nose to get them. So he should be fucking thankful. He should be thankful that I was in that fucking auction bidding.
Not really thinking you're funny.
Because I'm not funny, you fucking jackass. That's why. Fucking troll. Anyway, he looks like a troll too. So, listen. Artists could do whatever the hell they want. They could charge whatever the hell they want, but don't insult your customer base. Don't insult your customer base. You know, that's ridiculous. And I was asking legitimate questions, and he went all freaking psycho on me.
Wait a minute, hold on now, hold on. And I'm not trying to defend what went on between you guys, but I wasn't there either. Saying how you would insult the people that were buying from you. You were like, "You jerks aren't going to pay this much money for it. I know you're not that stupid," and then people would buy it from you. And you said that. I remember you saying how you were trolling the people that were buying from you, talking about how they were idiots for buying books from you.
Yeah, and I still do that.
Yeah, it's do as he says, not as he does, really.
No, if people are overpaying, I tell
not really thinking you're funny.
Boy, enough of you, all right? Listen.
Simon.
When people are overpaying,
not me, I'm busy eating lunch.
If I'm doing an auction and people are overpaying, I tell them you're fucking idiots if you're going to keep bidding up. So get them to stop fucking bidding up. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to fucking feel bad about them overpaying for it and then have to send them extra shit. That's fine. There's a difference, but I don't think the fucking books will wipe my ass with them.
Does he even ship to Canada?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Pretty sure.
So this was actually a review of Spider-Man 365, but it ends with the issue ends with a glimpse of Spider-Man 2099, denizen of the Marvel Futureverse, which will combine inept superhero comics with inept science fiction and thin the talent pool even further. But at least with 80 pages, you have the satisfaction of knowing that your money has been wasted at length with Spider-Man 365.
Why are you such a Liefeld kiss ass? I'm just curious.
That has nothing to do with Liefeld.
I'm just curious. It's perplexing me that you're such a fucking kiss ass. You suck
I
his
literally
ass.
just
Why? Why do you
read
suck this
something
guy's ass?
completely not.
Does he
I'm not
give you
talking
free
about
chisels
him.
on your ass?
You're
and stuff?
talking about no.
Fuck you, CJ.
I just dig the guy's style.
Beckerman went back to what we were talking about before you came in.
Well, now I got something in my head. This guy's continually sucking Liefeld's ass. Why? Why is he sucking Liefeld's ass so much? Is he chiseling your ass? Is that what he's doing?
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening, CJ.
What's wrong with
We're
that?
actually having a different conversation. During the course of your day, you may notice other non-you based people around you. Those are called other people.
Yeah.
And right now, we're talking about other stuff than you and Rob Liefeld.
Oh my God, Mike! You just set the stream on fire. If someone check his pulse.
Are you really serious right now? That there's fucking shit other than me in this world?
Yes.
You're really in a fantasy world, dude. You're really in a fantasy world.
Oh my God. Get me off big.
So the crux of that whole article is that he didn't like Amazing Spider-Man 365.
Correct.
And
he didn't like anything you read this month.
And having read
shit on everything.
And having read all of a 6-page preview, made a decision based on what this character
that it was inept writing with inept science fiction.
Okay. I just have one question, Michael. Is the name at the end of that review Taylor Winder? Because that would make all the sense in the world.
His rating system is fascinating, though. It's old ladies on rocking chairs, and you can have up to 4 of them.
On one.
So I've been reading these old. So 4 old ladies in a rocking chair ranks with Eisner, Kurtzman, Kriegstein. Don't hold your breath. 3.5 is peak form of a superior creator. 3 is a good, solid, entertaining comic book. 2.5 is more than mediocre, but less than good. Also good art / bad story. 2 is your basic, competent, dopey, uninspired, average comic book. 1.5 is not completely devoid of redeeming features, close though. And then 1 is toilet paper. And 1 comic book in this actually gets a 0, and that's Youngblood by Rob Liefeld. that got 0 grannies.
Wow.
What are you trying to fucking poke the bear, Chris? Is that what you're doing?
No, that's just.
Oh, hey, Mike, that's interesting. You know what? I want to reach in this box here that's on the floor here, and let me just pull this out here real quick. Oh, look at that.
Rob's is definitely not been down.
It's got like 50.
Anyone's pants.
I got the 1.
Just pulled that one out.
I got that one. That's it. Issue 43.
So, and like I said, this is.
I can pull out. How about this one?
Ooh, I loved that one.
Go ahead, Remy. You can do it.
But you know why this one's better than yours, Rob? You know why this one's better than the slab? Because I got this from Freaky Louie. That's why. Bam! Can't be.
That's a compelling argument.
I thought you were going to say
What a little boy, man.
Tugs right off Rob's heartstrings.
What?
I love all the 2009. I didn't. Okay, I didn't like Ravager. But
Hold on. Rob, can you hold that book back up?
I didn't know that Stan.
Can you read the right
Is
side of that blue label,
2099?
please?
Yeah, gold foil
First.
cover.
Is there 2099 you don't have?
Oh wait, yeah, gold foil cover. But it does say on the other side, it says Stan Lee story.
Mm-hmm. Stan Lee.
Rob, is there a 2099 you don't have?
You have X-Men?
Yeah, Hulk. Yeah.
Punisher.
He has.
Oh
them
yeah,
all,
unfortunately, it came back in 9.6.
Oh,
That's my favorite.
I like that blue border.
Me too.
I feel like you could get a 9.8 pretty easily, though.
You have the limited
I
one?
do have a 9.8. Yeah, there's.
Yeah,
the one with the Hulk 2099.
Yeah, but that one I don't have a 9.8 on. That one I need to get because it's really hard. For some reason, the Hulk 2099 issue 1, which is his second appearance, 9.4s seem to be the prevalent. Oh, here you go. How about this one? You want a new Punisher? There we go.
There you go.
Nice.
Which other one were they? The 20.
Except he dies.
There's 2099 Unlimited, right? That was another version.
That was the first. Yeah, first Unlimited #1 was the first appearance of Hulk 2099, and then there was the Punisher, X-Men, Ravage, Spider-Man, Doom. There was also Ghost Rider 2099.
Oh, Ghost Rider. Forgot about that one.
Yeah,
You have that one?
Yeah, I have. I don't have it in a 9.8. Actually, I don't even have a graded copy. To be honest, that one had cards inside, and all the raw copies I've ever gotten, the cards inside have made a really significant crease on the cover, and it's really hard to try to press out. So I haven't had a chance to get that yet in a 9.8. So that was one I need to get.
Are you collecting the rest of the runs or just number ones?
I used to have all the originals. I've collected some of the Dooms and some of the Spider-Mans. Those are the ones I enjoyed reading. Ooh, look at this. This is sexy. Wow. Mark Silvestri.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Oh, nice.
I don't know. Other than Doom and just a little bit of the Punisher, I didn't really read any of the other ones. It just didn't do it.
I read X-Men 2099, but if you ask me about the story, like I don't remember any of it because I read it back then. But I just remember they were like supposed to be like either descendants from some of the X-Men or something like that.
They're just mutants.
Yeah.
I couldn't connect with any of the characters in X-Men 99. They just didn't do it for me. The Hulk 29, I couldn't connect. Even though I'm a Hulk fan, I couldn't connect with that.
For me, it was Doom. Doom was like the most important story and all of that.
Doom was good. Yeah, Doom was good.
I mean, eventually all those stories kind of went to Doom.
And I kind of like the fact that Punisher was a little whacked out.
Yeah, that's the Peach Momoko sketch variant for the first appearance of Hallows Eve. Yeah, but so the sketches, I always love her sketches where you can see all the layers that go into actually drawing the cover.
Yeah, that's
what is that? Dark Web? Is it?
No, this is Amazing Spider-Man issue 14.
Oh, okay.
So that is a variant or an actual real sketch?
Yeah. No, it's a variant.
Okay.
So what happens is the Peach Momoko sketch variants are unlike most other production sketch variants you get because most of the ones you normally get are just like the finished pencils and inks. You never get these layers, where you can see all the works to them. Peach is the only one I've seen. I'm not saying she's the only one who's ever done it, but the only one I've seen where they've gone into full production with them in this style, and I really dig them because
it looks more like a raw sketch.
It does, and it really lets you get some concept and understanding of what went in to doing the work. I mean, seeing there's these different drawing out the thumb multiple times until settling on the proportions and stuff is really very interesting to me.
Covered that.
Yeah, she really hit or miss with me.
Yeah. So Nakayama love? What?
Yeah, I like David Nakayama.
I just wish he slowed it down a little bit.
This is sexy. Look at that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I like
that.
That
is a nice cover.
Is that Tyler Kirk?
That is, yeah.
Yeah. That's a certain thing about certain artists. They get to a certain point, and it's like they get to a recognizable stature, and they're easy to. Yeah, it's like Jim Lee, but Kirkham has definitely gotten to that point. It's like instantly recognizes his work.
Hey, have you guys been following that controversy on those Bry Comics exclusives that came out with the 9.9s?
I saw some of that.
No.
Well,
you have a backstory?
Well, I actually own one of the 9.9s, Virgins.
Yeah.
And apparently, a couple of them just sold that are 9.8s.
Like for like 3,000.
For like 5,000 plus, 3,000 plus.
Isn't there only like 25 of them or something stupid like that?
There's only 20 of the Virgins, and there's only 7 that are 9.9.
it's supposed to be like a 250 book, something like that, and all of a sudden there's like actually a couple. I don't know if they actually get sold. I don't know if he showed that, but there was actually like listings where it was like 5,000, 6,000, like for the same books or whatever. And I think he was asking if like
Is it manipulation?
People were manipulating the market.
I don't know. I've been getting links from that from everybody right now. I'm about to go do something crazy. I'm gonna put one of mine on. I'm gonna put the one I have on eBay and on whatnot. I'm gonna put it for some ridiculous number. I'm gonna put like 10 grand.
So what's
make,
the book,
make an
though?
offer? I'm gonna put a 10 grand, make an offer, and see what the hell happens.
It's a Spider-Man.
I love that cover.
Foily.
Yeah,
That's
Alex
Ross,
Ross
right?
was great with that
Yeah,
one.
Foily Ricey. Ross.
Claim.
Too, but not
Claim.
This is the art channel, so I know I have to show off art.
Yeah, there's some good art there. I'll take
like
that.
I like that one
You
better.
can't claim it, Remy. She's not showing boobs.
Yeah,
I got a bunch
good
of
one.
this.
No, but it's still art because it's art germ.
That top doesn't make sense to me. Why is it shaped that way?
It does,
because that's how art germ drew it.
I'm just saying.
It's a triangle.
Well, yeah. How's it holding up?
It's got a string around her neck.
Yeah.
To the top.
Super strings.
Oh, he's designing new swimwear. Interesting. It's
called fashion.
Just a heads up, she's holding a cell phone in her hand.
Yep.
Oh, is that what she's holding? I wasn't paying attention to her hands.
I would think of anybody, you'd be the one who would be paying attention to her hands.
I should have.
So what's the issue of Spider-Man, CJ? Then is it a like?
So it looks like it's another market manipulation things. People are driving up the freaking price now on these books, and and nobody knows if it's legitimate or not. The price that people are paying for them on or not.
He was actually like reaching out to his fans to see, because I think what was the number on? It's a very limited number. I think there's like 20 or 25 that are out there.
It's exactly 20 virgin copies. 7 of them were at a 9.9 and the rest were a 9.8. He kept one of the 9.9s for himself, and then the other 6 were put in the boxes. I got one of the 9.9s,
and one of them was sent to Mordor.
Yeah. And I know another guy that got another 9.9.
To
Actually, he's called Spec Comics or Speculation Comics or something like that. So there's 2 of us that I know that have it. Bry has another one, so there's 4 in circulation. One just got sold potentially for $5,000 plus $5,400 or something like that. So there's something weird going on with these freaking books. I don't know if it's like bullshit what's going on, but I'm just curious. Like I never buy these freaking ratios and all these things. I got it out of a mystery box, so I'm very interested in finding what the hell is happening with all this bullshit. What are you laughing at, you fucking Mike? What are you laughing at? Not this Mike, that Mike. That
Evil Mike.
Not evil Mike.
Was controlling your hands.
The perfect lineup.
What the hell's so funny?
Oh.
What, am I missing something?
I'm Goro now.
You haven't answered my question. What issue are we talking about?
No!
Put me over him
about,
again.
CJ? Seriously though.
It did get flagged by a key collector and eBay and something else as far as market manipulation.
Damn
Look
it,
how good
Spidey,
that
leave
is.
it alone.
Damn
Like
it.
right now, I
I'm
don't
not
want
doing
to.
anything.
There we go. Oh, come on.
Well, you put this fucking guy
Hey.
as my head?
Mike was Goro. I'm Gordo. For you Spanish speakers, that's
Finish
hilarious.
him.
Gordo.
Not really
Gordo
thinking you're funny.
means fat.
Did you notice how much this fucking human being looks like a fucking human troll? If trolls existed, he would be fucking troll. Fucking life.
Oh, but
Looks like Yoda.
No,
Looks
but
like Yoda.
my concern with this whole controversy is if I actually put it up on sale, some nut goes and pays fucking couple grand for it. What are you fucking funny, you pinhead? What's so funny?
Well, don't put it at 10 grand. Start at like
You haven't answered my bloody question.
What's the bloody question?
What issue number?
Oh, 26.
What's special about it? That's not the death of Kamala, is it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the Death of
Nothing is.
Kamala,
Yeah.
and it's also a Delato cover that is the shortest ever in any variant run. Yeah, I'll show you. Hold on. I think
Do you have it there? Can you show us?
Yeah, I'll show you.
It's actually hard to see. It's not the greatest of covers, in my opinion. What is that?
It's Darth Vader.
Dark
It's
Crisis.
Star Wars. That looks like Star Wars.
It's gummy bears.
It's Darth Vader. He's being attacked by a bunch of the
ninjas.
No, they're the decoys for Princess Amidala. Her decoys.
There it is, right there.
Virgin variant.
All right, so I'll show you the certificate so you can see it better. It says 18 out of 20 copies in existence because you know he printed it on a piece of paper, so it has to be true.
Yeah, that's right. It's legit.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's on paper, so it has to be true. But this is what it looks like. It's a nice looking cover.
How much did you pay for this thing?
I paid $250 for the box.
Jesus.
That's the worst part.
Was there anything else in the box, CJ?
Yeah, I got a slab of Miles. I got a slab of Miles Morales Spider-Man. This thing I got with it, and 9.8.
Oh, okay. So you got two
That's nice.
9.8, a 9.8 and a 9.9
That's
slab.
not a Mayhew, is it, CJ?
What's
CJ,
that?
No, that'd be
Miles book.
Ji Hung Lee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is.
He's been
I think I
homaging.
agree with this right here. This is yeah. If someone wants to pay it, it's their problem. No. Yeah, put it up there. I mean, put it for $2,000 or whatever. Somebody's gonna buy it. Let them buy it.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't want to be one of these douchebags that goes and sells something for like crazy money. Everybody says I'm fucking manipulated the market. That's why I'm asking. Who knows anything about?
I wouldn't say you're manipulating. I would say that you're taking advantage of the freaking market.
Here's the thing about the free market. You're free to ask any price you want. And if somebody thinks that that's a fair price, they're entitled to pay that amount, and that becomes the fair market value. Now, if, however, a person asks a huge amount of money for something and nobody thinks that that's a fair price, then you're going to continue to be with your listing on eBay for the next 12 years. So, yeah, there you go.
Well, CJ, what do you think a fair price? What would you sell that for if you were to sell that?
I don't know. For this kind of rarity thing, $500 to $1,000, I thought was I guess fair. I guess I'm underestimating it.
So then, this is what you do: send the book to me. I'll sell it, and I'll give you $1,000 out of what I get out of it.
Oh, that's what you'll play broker for me? Is that what you'll do?
If it
Remy the middleman.
If it sells for over $1,000, I'll make sure you get $1,000. All right? How about that?
Make sure that this isn't too bad though, CJ, because that means Remy's on the hook for all the taxes.
I'm saying if it sells.
Yeah, you better give it to me in cash. Because I don't want my ex-wife dipping into my fucking account. So, you know,
I got you.
cash.
That'll be my New York trip. I got to go see CJ and give him $1,000 in cash.
Joe will drive you.
No, but seriously,
Joe and Remy in New York City.
That's what I was estimating. It was worth.
Look what we got here.
And now it's getting ridiculous with this thing, and it's like one of those situations where you're gonna be like everything's being manipulated. Who the hell's that in the little box? Who's that?
It's
Panda?
Bamboo.
Oh my god!
Go for the road, baby!
Woo! I totally want to see Panda do that with CJ's book now.
Oh,
Don't do that to this
bring me your
book.
book. Bring me your book.
You can do it after I sell it.
We'll make it happen.
What's
You
up,
can do it
Panda?
after
How
I
you doing?
sell it.
It's going well. How's everybody doing?
We're doing better now that you're here.
Yeah, man, it's been a hot
Fuck
minute.
yeah, CJ.
It's been a it's been a minute, like the kids say.
It has been a minute. I actually had to take the day off, so this way I'd actually have the night off tonight. So decided I'd come on and say what's up to everybody. What's up,
There you
everybody?
go. What's going on, brother?
We appreciate you coming in.
How you been, man?
I've been good. Still trying to, on the whole weight loss thing,
How's that been working for you? I was going to ask you. I didn't know if it would be rude, but how's that been working? Since you brought it up, how's it working?
I've lost about 130 pounds so far.
Oh wow,
man.
Good for you, man. What are you fucking doing, man?
Conversion for the rest of the world, please, Rob.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I know.
It's
More
2
than about
stones,
55 kilos.
Spidey. It's 2 stones.
Oh, Spidey, it's 130 pounds in freedom units.
It's a 5 foot. It's a very young svelte Sheila.
So.
There you go. I lost
It's at least 4 Bowen busts.
Panda, good for you,
Okay,
man.
so you
Seriously,
lost,
man.
you lost 2 wallabies and a wombat. No.
I was going to go with a kangaroo with a joey. Yeah.
I've been battling that wombat forever.
Sorry, I use pounds and inches and feet like Jesus did.
Jesus did not.
How many cubits was that?
Jesus was not American.
Not really thinking you're funny.
I really don't like that
worn
guy.
out. That's
He
been
was
worn
using
out.
knobs and sticks.
Hey, Panda. I don't care. I don't care if I sound rude. How much did you start off with weight wise? Like where were you in the beginning?
Well, I'm about 250 to about 260. I fluctuate about 10 pounds or 15
Right
pounds
now?
or so. Yeah. So right
So
now
you at
I'm about
390?
Yeah, close to.
Wow,
Yeah.
holy shit. Good for you, man.
Yeah, I stopped weighing myself about 368, but I know I still had about 20 some odd pounds because the time that I actually weighed myself with one of the babies that I had in my hand, I stepped on the scale and I was like, that's way too close, over 400 that I would have liked. You know what I mean? Like this baby was only like, 10 or so pounds, and here I was a little bit over 400, and I was like, I'm almost there. I could either go one way or I could go the other way, and I decided, my diabetes needs to be helped out here. So,
what have you been doing? Only dieting or exercising
Holy
and shit like that?
I
I've
just
been
did the
doing both.
conversion. That's almost 60 kilos.
What's 60 kilos?
It's a whole
That's
set.
How many wallabies or whatever?
60 kilos is a good party.
It's 80
Listen,
kilos.
It's good for you. You know what?
Feels like you probably looked like you dropped about a 15-year-old. Probably
You know
carrying
what?
around an extra human
Oh
being.
yeah.
I'm bitching
I really
about
did.
I'm bitching about having to lose 30, 40, 50 pounds that I want to lose. And you fucking lost 130. Good for you, man. Good for you.
Yeah, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. No, honestly, to be honest, it's really diet. Diet is about 80% of everything else, and then working out is you can do that or you don't have to. But if you're just looking to lose weight, it's just portion control. I never changed anything that I'm eating. I just changed the portions of how much I eat.
Diet and discipline, I guess.
Yeah.
Willpower.
So,
Hey, for all the fat fuckers that are listening to this, look at this guy. He lost fucking 130 pounds.
I'm still a fat fucker. I don't know what the
I don't want to hear that.
There you go. We'll bring CJ
So
back later.
other than Mike over here, and fucking Joe's not a heavy dude. Other than him, most of us are fucking heavy. I don't know. Simon's not heavy, but most of the rest of us could lose a fucking rest of a pound. So good.
Damn, Mike got
That's
thrown
me,
under the
CJ.
bus. Mike looks pretty skinny.
Fuck
Chris
you.
is skinny.
Yeah, I was
Fuck
gonna say,
you,
you don't want to hear how much I weigh.
Because
So-
Spidey brought it
I can't
up,
lose it.
and
So you know what? You're a good example for the rest of us in the fucking community to fucking lose weight. Good for you, man.
And make sure you drink some of that Voodoo Ranger too.
What else?
Oh,
Chris,
I
maybe
love
maybe
Voodoo
instead of
Ranger.
losing weight, let's just focus on instead of quit
a
smoking.
good
That's what
beer.
I think we should all do.
Gonna
Is
bring
that
it
the
back.
new Power Ranger, Panda?
Hey,
Like,
one
what
thing
is
at a
it?
time.
Voodoo Ranger.
so because
What
Spidey
is
brought
that?
up the
It's sitting at a
hero,
9.5 alcohol level for an IPA.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
This thing.
Okay, go ahead.
You can bring all the pounds right
Go ahead.
back.
I love Voodoo Ranger. It's a good beer.
Careful with that stuff, Panda.
Yeah.
I'm already
I
one and
was
a half
proud.
in. I can't handle my liquor.
Well, Panda, we missed you at Heroes Con because we were passing around some peaches.
Oh.
There. Hey, Bobby.
Oh, I'm sorry that I missed it, man. I would have loved to have been there. That would have been
That
fun.
was awesome.
But I will definitely do everything I can to make my one con next year be Heroes Con. So I am definitely not going to miss it next year.
Heroes
My
Con
guy, you got to do
2024.
Planet Con too. You got two you got to do next year.
Yeah,
Should I even count Planet Con at this point?
I think
Like-
you should. That way I know if
No,
you're
no,
coming
no,
or not.
no,
Because that determines if I'm coming.
You're gonna have double evil.
I will go to Planet Con, but I don't know if I'm going to count it as a con that I go to. So this way, when I talk to my wife, I say, "Hey, I'm
Yeah,
only
that's
going
gonna
to
work
one
out.
con."
That's going to work out well. You play that tape through and let me know how that
Ah,
works.
you didn't hear anything. She heard that. She
Boom.
just heard that. She heard me say that.
Yeah, no shit. You said it in your house.
Way to go, Cocaine Joe.
I thought she left. I thought you left.
Joe just blew up your spot. You see that?
She's still here, bitch. I love you, bitch. Bitch.
He's so romantic.
That's so romantical. Oh my gosh!
I saw
will
Bert
say,
today.
Since Spidey brought it up in kilos, according to Bing.com, because it's better than Google, New York prices for cocaine in kilos, it would be the equivalent of $2,070,000 that Panda lost. So congratulations, sir.
I understood dollars, but I didn't understand kilos. What is that in freedom units?
Love you too, baby.
A long weekend.
Love you too.
In an underpass in Australia.
In cocaine.
It's like Jesus did.
You know, to be honest, I feel like I lost the equivalent of 50 New York rats.
7 sticks and 5 stones. That's how much you lost.
Only 5 sticks?
You know, Jesus Christ didn't die on the cross for you guys to use kilos and sticks and stones, and this is BS.
Beckerman,
You know, the Romans measured out his cross in meters.
Right.
We use the metric system here in America. All your medication, nutrition.
No, not my medication.
Look, all I know is this, Joe. Everybody who uses metrics in America uses a triple beam balance. So they're either scientists or drug dealers. That's it.
Yep.
Your pharmacy uses
and Joe is both.
Or anyone in the military.
They use a triple beam balance.
Also, your nutritional factors on the back of any food.
Joe, I expected this from the foreigners, but a patriot like yourself should really be defending America's measurement.
You're really talking about the rest of the world.
Not telling me that you hate veterans.
We hit a stone there. Everybody was talking.
You're just flaunting everything Jesus rode across the Delaware for.
Luckily, I'm Jewish. No.
Oh my God! I know he was there for the Louisiana Purchase. That was pretty good.
He was. He's the one who got us the good deal. Yeah.
He was the one filming the lunar landing. What are you talking about?
Matter of fact, he was teaching everybody that you should love your neighbor, so he was handing out blankets to all the natives.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand how you pronounced Manifest Destiny.
Y'all didn't see him live when he was singing "We Are the World." He was in that.
Shit, we're all going to hell. Hooray.
Yeah. It
got
dark there at the end.
We're gonna have fun.
I got a special place. I'll be waiting.
I'm gonna put my hands up as I go down. Whee!
That's right.
I'm Mary
That's
Poppins,
how you get
y'all.
your picture on a T-shirt.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Simon and I will be pointing
look
out
at
that
that.
we
hey,
traveled 2
guys,
kilometers
if
on
you're
the way
interested,
down.
the shop for comics boxes are up. There's only 3
There's
left.
only four boxes.
What?
Or 4 boxes.
Woo!
Yep.
Wait, you put another box up?
No, he put a box up. There was only 4 boxes, and one of them is claimed already.
Son of a...
Does he have a grand prize?
It says claiming 4 boxes, one slab per box. 3 of them are 9/8 and one's a 9/2. 4 raw books.
Nice.
$55. $55 shipped.
Fucking guy. How does he do that?
I don't know. The books aren't too bad. I'm looking at the books. He's flipping through a bunch of books that are.
Listen, the last box I got from him was very good.
It's like the slabs. There's a
money?
9/2 ASM 317. And then there's a 9/8 Negan Lives #1.
I didn't even know this was a thing. I took care of it.
Young Avengers #1. And Sword Masters #12, whatever that is.
Oh, speaking of which, I need to open up Alan Rue, Comic Viking, his mystery box. I got this box, man. It's fucking heavy.
He had a good value box. I think he was selling it for $50 and 50 comics in there. I mean, if you want to get a lot of shit, that's a good box to get.
Like, and didn't like multiple of them have slabs in them?
This is heavy as hell. I'm hoping there's a slab in here.
Open it up.
Oh shit, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, it's not like you do anything on your channel. Might as well do it here.
Make me regret for passing up on it, because I passed up on it because I was like, you know what, I have too much run filler right now.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even see it. I just kind of missed it.
I don't know where my knife went.
You don't need a
put me big too soon. You put me big too soon.
Dude, what are you using a knife for? You use a chainsaw. You're on the wrong channel for a knife.
I know, right?
Oh, you
I
do
left
not
my
open
chainsaw
those
in the
knives
other.
and put your-
In the
Oh,
other
we need to
place.
do something for Panda. What are you doing?
He's trying to.
You're offending Joe, Panda.
Why? What am I doing, Joe?
What is wrong with you?
Yes. Open a pair of scissors and stick
Just
it.
mangle it with your fingers like a
He
panda
did that
does.
before too, and I busted him out in the chat for it. I was like, "Why are you grabbing blades? You don't grab blades with hands."
Pop that
Ugh.
fingers.
Vacation.
Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Hi.
Hello.
Mark
Hello.
CJ's here.
I see his hands.
Cup of tea.
Holy shit, this is a fucking lot.
Damn.
All right,
Now,
I've
how
got
much
one
does it
huge
cost?
stack. Got one huge stack here, and I've got another huge stack here. No slabs, but let's go ahead and see what we got.
That's a shitload
You got
of
at least
comics.
50 books in there, though.
Would you say
Yeah,
they're
right?
fat stacks?
They are fat stacks.
Ba-dum-bum.
You now owe $1.
Yeah. Tricked
All the
you.
royalties will go.
They all go to Common Curing Cancer, though.
There you go.
How dare
When is
you
that?
make
October?
me,
We're doing that
be
October.
charitable?
By the way, has
First
anybody
one.
been? Oh, look at that.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, dynamite.
Little IYX. There we
I
go.
know why.
Here you go. Ooh, barbaric number one.
That's a good one.
It's Harvest Blades.
Go. Ooh, little Doctor Strange, a little Grave Love.
I like
All
that.
right.
It's cool
Yeah,
cover.
okay, that's cool. That's cool. Let's see here. Ooh, there we
Well,
go. We got some
That's a good
Marvel
one. Facsimile, but good.
Secret Wars.
Yeah,
And
it's
the
the
Halloween
Halloween.
Comic Fest.
Comic
Okay.
Fest. Sorry.
All right, it got us. It got us. Okay, there we go. We got some Rebirth.
It did.
Aquaman. We got
Thought it was-
some X of Swords.
It got Alan too.
I was about to say the same thing.
Gotcha.
I was with him when it got him.
I don't know what world's most experienced airline, Devils and all that. That's pretty cool.
Claim. That looks like my.
Woo! There you go. You got some.
Oh boy.
Another one.
See, those are the kind of covers this channel needs to be showing.
There you go.
All
Some
right.
Oh,
That's
nice.
Black, white, and blood.
Something like a more intimate setting.
Dark blood. You got.
Thank you.
I don't know. Is
Thank
this
you, Mark.
Blade? Who is this?
That was that was a good series. That's
Yeah,
that's a World War II vet right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Blade was in World War II.
Touched on.
I was
Touched
gonna
on
say, it looks like
heavy
Blade's
topics.
about to get an epidural for some reason.
Different publisher.
Yeah.
Is it? There you go. There's some Punisher love for you. There
The
you go.
first
Ooh, some more Punisher. Oh, look at that fucking battle axe. Hot damn, man. You would get some good traps throwing that motherfucker around. Look at that. Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Here we go. We got some Killing Time. Okay. All right. There we go. We got some Sandman love in here.
Nice.
Facile.
We got some Batman Imposter. This was a good story. I liked it.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Here we go. We got some Hour of Dragon. This is the trade dress, and here is the Virgin.
Oh, nice.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Ooh, some Noctera. Always good. There you go. You got some Symbiote Spider-Man with who the fuck is that guy?
Ulick. It's Ulick.
Ulick? Okay.
Yeah, he's a Thor villain.
Well, he can look something else. All right, here we go. We got some Sacrament. We got some Moon Knight. We got some Batman Detective Comics. There we go. Ooh, Doom 2099.
All right.
I think you got one of everything, bro. Like you haven't missed one thing.
Right. There we go. We got some X of Swords. Okay. All right. Next one. That was
swords, but still.
That was the first 25 books. Jesus Christ. First 25 books.
Let's see if you throw My Little Pony in there.
Okay.
If there's a Spawn, everything has been.
I think that's the only thing that's going to be missing on My Little Pony.
My Little Pony, some Spawn. How about some Do You Poo? God, I fucking hate that series. Anyways, there we go. We got some Captain America. Look at that. Ooh, nice. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Putting this off to the side. You got a little Robin Hood.
Nice. A little Zenoscope.
Oh, is it?
Claim for Remy.
Okay.
Yep.
Here we go. Some West Coast Avengers. There you go. Here you go, Becker.
Oh, that's first appearance of the Great Lake Avengers.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
That's an actual key.
Nice. We got a key, guys. Look at that. We got some Miracle Man #1.
All right.
Okay. Some Dogs of London. It's a pretty cool cover. There we go. We've got some Assassin's Apprentice. Okay.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
We have some AMC. That's really cool.
That's a
this
cool
is
book
the one
to
that they
have.
gave out in
Yeah.
theaters, I think, when the Suicide Squad came out.
Very cool book to have.
There we go. We got some Black Knight.
Curse.
Okay. There we go. Oh, there you go. We got our boy Black Ranger. We got some Zach.
Power Rangers.
It says fiance of Alan.
Ooh, now you're talking Remy's language. There's my boy Kylo.
Oh, here we go.
The tablet doesn't have any batteries on it.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Look at that. Oh. Oh, I knew it was. There we go. We got some fucking turtles up in this place. Armageddon game. There you go. Okay. No turtles on the cover itself. But it looks like they got Leatherhead all strapped down onto the floor. Got the rack in there. Here we go. Ooh! Here we go. There you go. First, Dr. Afra.
Is that #1?
Yeah.
No,
Darth Vader 3.
That's the first
His first appearance of Dr. Afra, and as well as the droids.
This is the first one, right?
Yep.
So we have some droids before
Yeah,
that.
because the subsequents have a color shift. That's where everyone was wondering where that book went. Now we know where it went.
Yeah.
Hey, it's in my fucking bag. Look at that shit. You know
There
what
you
else
go.
is in my bag? Boom. Got some Spider-Man
That's
Torment.
now the real question is that
Silver.
you got to open that up, see if that's got the printing error.
Oh, the blue lizard.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You don't even have to continue. That's a great box.
Out of the million copies,
Alan's
sold,
been
how many
looking
have
for
the
that
blue lizard?
Afra.
Not a lot. Even
Well,
less
I got
have like
the
the
Afra.
orange lizard.
Mystery Live.
Was it just error with the one?
There's two different errors. One has got a lizard has got a blue, is basically blue, and the other one he's like an orange. The orange
That's
one is
pretty cool.
really, really rare.
Now I kind of feel like I want to track him down. Or now I never knew that.
Yeah.
Neither did I.
You never knew that?
I just recently came across
I
it.
legit never knew that, man. As many of those copies of that book I have and have had.
No,
Never
he's
knew that.
green.
Yep.
He's green throughout. So
I got to open up all my fucking Spider-Man.
Was it just on
very
the
fucking
eight?
cool.
That's still cool though, man.
Was it just the A covers, Rob, or was it on the
It's
sub?
just in one panel. It's one
Where's
panel.
Lee at? Where's Lee?
But is it
just
only
the
the A
Royal
cover?
goodness.
I think it's just the silver.
Oh,
That's
nice.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
look at that. Got that berserk. There you go. Berserk. I mean berserker.
Wasn't that Miko?
No, not berserker.
That's a kid. Was that number?
Yeah, this is
53?
Miko Suyan.
Was that Walking Dead number 53?
Yes, this is Walking Dead number 53.
That's the first Abraham. That's a good book.
What the fuck?
But it's the deluxe version.
Oh, deluxe.
Oh
is
yeah,
not-
this is
It's not a
the
good
color
book.
reprints, right?
It's a good reprint of a good book.
Yeah,
it's
There
a
you go.
reprint.
really good. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Alright.
Sirens Gate.
Shannon Mary.
We got some.
And Remy will claim that.
Claim.
Ooh, some gun honey. And it looks like this is the cosplay edition one.
That was actually photographed on Joe's property.
That's a gun, honey.
Are you sure it was Joe's? It looks like Scott's place. Doesn't that look like a gun that Scott already had?
Yeah, that's Joe taking the photo on Scott's property.
Joe's
Oh,
truck.
there you go. More turtles. There you go. Last Ronin, last year's. Lost years. Oh, where's Jade? He loves Fairyland. I hate Fairyland, right?
Some good Scotty Young there.
More gun honey. Man, my boy really did it up with the titty books. Yeah.
It's almost like he recently got engaged and had to get rid of them or something.
It's a good thing I'm married 11 years. No, 10 years. I mean 10 years. I'm trying to see. Is that a nipple? I don't know. Did anybody see else a nipple?
Yeah, I'm seeing a little nip.
I don't know if it's
No matter what,
you might
Remy's already
see.
It
claimed
might
it.
be a nozzle.
The hint of the areola.
Nozzle.
Might be a nozzle. There you go. Walking Dead Deluxe number 9. So what is there a significance to number 9?
No.
Yeah, it comes between.
Fucking dope. What is
8 and 10.
this?
Oh,
Grim.
that would be Grim.
Do you poo?
Grim.
It's like,
That's
I
Grim.
think it's issue.
That's a
Damn,
wicked
nice.
looking
This is a
cover.
fucking wicked cover.
Yeah.
All foiled out and everything. And last book. Oh no, this is not the last book. This is Jennifer's Blood or Jennifer Blood.
Is that
Okay,
good?
not enough titties.
okay.
Then we have Hellcop. This is the last book right here. Hellcop
Hellcop
number
was actually a good read.
6.
Yeah, I like
That
Issue
was a
6.
fun read.
So definitely
I
biggest.
think
hit
that's a
of
winner,
this-
my man.
It definitely more than I got fucking paid for it. $55 mystery box.
That was a
Darth
no-brainer.
Vader. The Darth Vader alone is worth more than the box.
Right there, bam, biggest
Depending
one
on the
right there,
condition.
Dr. Apple.
Boom.
And this motherfucker is clean as a whistle.
Yep, paid for the box.
Damn, I'm gonna send this to CGC.
What's that, like $100
Ellen
book or
Rue.
something?
No, it's
Thank
if
you,
it's
bro.
if as a 9.8, it's close to 300.
No
Yeah.
shit.
It's down, but it used to be a $500 book, but now it's down to about 270.
It'll go back up then.
Good score, man.
Yeah, thank you. I
awesome.
appreciate it.
She's
Thanks,
kind
Yeah.
guys.
Good for you, man.
Well, now we can let Alan know we know where it went because he was.
I already did.
He was saying that the other day. Like, I don't even know where it is, man.
789.
I got it.
Did he do? He did several of those. Was there a prize book, or was that the prize book?
That was. I think that
There were
was the big
several
one.
prizes, right?
That was
No, he had a
This is
few
the biggest
slabs
one?
that were in those.
This is the big hit right here.
I think it was.
That's your hit, yes.
He didn't advertise that as one of the hits. He advertised the slabs more than the hit.
I think he had said
that
it
was
one time on live that Dr. Afra was in there.
Oh, no,
Freaking nice.
it's a score, definitely.
It's a good mix of
This
both.
was a good fucking box, man.
Yeah.
So, you gonna sell that Darth Vader?
Right.
What?
You gonna sell it?
You want your
This
$50
one? I
back?
don't know. I don't know.
Joe's
What do
already
you
said-
think?
Just say,
I
man.
don't know. Maybe I should take a trip to CGC. Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, when it
we'll
goes to
see.
CGC, I'm done. 'cause the
Your
price
book
is-
sounds a lot like.
Oh,
Template.
you're done with it? Goes to CGC?
Yeah, I'm out.
Okay.
About jumping in prices.
So has everybody been following my expose on boards and bags?
Oh, shut
be
up,
honest with
CJ.
you,
We don't
no.
want to know about it.
I'll be honest with you, no.
Tell us more
I'll
about
tell you
bags.
something.
Give us
I've
the
been
highlight.
discovering that every single pack I've been opening up is 1 to 2 boards short. Every single one.
Oh,
And
you
they all
mean
say
count
100.
bags.
Not approximately 100. They say 100 on the freaking bag. So
You do that with your sandwich bags. And...
listen, you can make fun of me all. Listen, you can make
No,
fun of me
that's a
all
valid-
you want.
That's a
No,
valid
I'm just
criticism. It really
People
is.
get their nuts twisted over other stuff that are ridiculous. This is actually blatant fraud.
If someone
blatant
can
fraud.
sue
No,
McDonald's for
it
hot
really
chicken
isn't.
nuggets,
It's not really
Yeah.
fraud.
no, that's fraud.
No,
Yeah,
he's
if
saying
if you're getting it consistently like that,
It doesn't
That's-
matter.
yeah,
if
especially from one company. If you buy like I'd say like more than 4 and it happens, because 1 or 2, I could say it's like maybe just a machine malfunction or something.
I'm up
They
to
should,
12.
they should have a machine counter to check for that.
I'm up to 12 packs right now, and every single
Is
one.
it
1 to 2 are
BCW?
short. I've gone through Midtown. I've gone through Comic Pro, not Ultra Pro. I've gone through what's the other fucking one that I have?
Ultra Pro, if you needed money, CJ, you just could have asked.
How about you all fuck yourself, all right?
Ultra Pro.
Fucking wise ass. Anyway, I'm waiting for my. I made an order from. I made a fucking big order from fucking Proline because they had sales, and I ordered like $400 worth of shit from them. So I gotta see what comes in from them.
all I know is CJ. I'll tell you is that on mine, I don't count them, but they've matched up.
On Proline?
Yeah, only once have I had an extra board.
Okay. Listen, I don't want extra. I don't want less. I want 100. I want what it says on the fucking package.
Well,
I'm
just saying is that I've done quite a few. I've had only one package where there was not a match. I don't know exactly what it was. It didn't match up. I had an extra board, and if anything, if I'm going to have an extra board, I'd rather have that than have an extra bag because I can just double board something.
Well, I assure you, I will put them to the test.
I have to buy back boards every 2 weeks.
Oh my god!
If you have any doubts, I have another pack here that's unopened. I'll rip it up right now and I'll fucking count right in front of you.
Let's go.
Really, you don't have the technology or the steady hands to pull off a procedure like that. So, ha!
You keep joking, man. I'm gonna freaking. You know what pisses me off more about it? I tell them. I tell the. Who's
It
laughing?
really grinds my gears.
Who's fucking laughing right now?
I am.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Sorry, CJ, I'm laughing. Just the angrier you get, it's a little funny.
Yeah,
so it's
we're
just
not laughing at the situation. We're laughing at the circumstances.
To be
behind it.
clear, I'm
You should
laughing
be
at
fucking
CJ.
infuriated with it, Joe. You're Mr. Freaking Small Business. You freaking should. You should be infuriated with this.
Well, I don't think it's so. You said fraud. So fraud means that there was intent. If there's something happening,
Really? When you write 100 on something, that's what you're offering.
Right,
So
right.
if
But-
I sell you a pound of something and I give you 1 ounce short, that's okay?
It's called
Right, but
false
it's not-
advertising.
I don't understand this witchcraft
It's
stuff you're
not
talking
right,
about.
but it doesn't mean fraud.
It's
Like it could
false-
just
it's
be an
false advertising,
accident.
not fraud.
Things happen.
So what is it, negligence? What is it considered?
False advertising.
False advertising.
A lawsuit, like that's
Advertising.
between you and whatever shady shark skin lawyer you get to make the argument. Like I don't,
Jackie Childs.
like I'm not a lawyer.
Listen, I'm not in the mood to go to the lawsuits. I'm not in the mood to start a class action against all the board companies. I'm not in the mood for that. I'm just gonna embarrass them. That's what I'm gonna do.
Have you
I'm just
reached
gonna
out?
fucking embarrass them.
I don't think they're embarrassed, nor will
Oh,
they.
you'll
be.
see. When by the time I'm done, they will be embarrassed.
For you. Yeah, for you.
Email with a link to our video.
I assure you, they will be embarrassed.
You know, I will say this in CJ's defense, and I don't come to CJ's defense a whole lot. But I'll say this: if you seriously have a problem with the company that's doing something, and you've gone out and you counted it, and you're telling people that this is happening, an email with a link to the video as proof, right, goes a lot farther than just rambling online. Not saying you're rambling online, but I'm just saying.
I will. He's rambling.
Yeah, we'll post on that. Yeah.
I haven't,
when is
I'll
he
pick
not
up that one and
rambling?
run with
I
it.
haven't told you everything I've done behind the scenes yet.
Yeah.
You'll find out what I've done behind the scenes.
But a legit video and an email, and in most cases, the company's like, "Hey, something happened. Not a problem. We can fix." Like, they're generally, most of these companies are very, I don't know how to put it, but like they would rather just fix the problem than it be an issue.
Believe me, like I know exactly what I'm doing. You know, I've gone to I went to the employees and I told them, listen, not in a malicious way or whatever. I'm like, listen, I think there's a manufacturer problem. Every time I get a pack, it's short. 1, 2 boards every single time. It's like, consistent. So there might be an issue with the machine, whatever. They're like, it happens. People complain about it all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you doing about it? Well, nothing. It's the manufacturer. Your fucking name is on the fucking bag. You can't throw it on the fucking manufacturer.
Did you read the back of the bag where it says "not better, cheaper, no refunds"?
No, it doesn't say that on the back of the bag. It doesn't say anything on the back of the bag.
It would if I was in charge.
It's clear plastic.
I'll say this as an example of what I've said. So when we were in Bosnia, Kosovo, Herzegovina, as soldiers, we had a very
Allegedly.
big problem with our little bullshit PX we had. You could not get peanut butter M&Ms in there. They had all the other type of M&Ms, but you couldn't get peanut butter. So we wrote them a letter and took snapshots, right? Like back in the day, we had to actually make photos, right? And we sent them as a joke. We sent them to Hershey and M&M Company, right? That and grieved our just the outright disrespect that you can't give us peanut butter M&Ms. Yep, they sent us a crate.
No.
Of peanut butter M&Ms. I think
they kind of sent them separate.
No, they sent like a pallet with boxes of them to give out to all the troops out there. Now, granted,
did y'all check the expiration date?
Different thing. No, we just ate them because
you muppet.
We don't worry about such things as dates. But
turn it off. I don't want to watch myself.
Chocolate expires.
Turn it
and
off.
then we gave them like to all the kids. Like we had so many. We gave them to all the kids. So it was kind of a joke on our end.
Give me that.
But they also had fun with it too, and kind of did a joke on their end as well.
Yeah.
Listen, if I find an M&M in the couch from 1994, I'm eating it. I don't give a shit. Chocolate doesn't expire to me.
Panda, you come so far.
Chocolate doesn't expire.
Right.
I said I didn't change how the fuck I ate. I just changed how much I eat. Instead of five people's
And one M&M from 1994.
and just jamming it in my fucking
I like this
mouth.
keeping track of the years.
Timestamp 2 hours, 25 minutes. Panda, Remy's place, 7:22.
Just jamming it all in my mouth hole. Just that's how it goes all day.
Timestamp 2.
Hello, and welcome to Let's Talk About It with Angel and Remy Q Studio. Hey, do you like art? Do you want to see a comic book with a pussy on the cover? Oh my.
Hell yeah.
What's going on, Mastodon?
See, I
Some
don't
nice
know why
art
you guys
there.
think this is comical.
Some
These
Goblin Queen
bags and
art.
boards. I don't know why you guys think it's so comical.
Are we going back to
it's
this?
a joke. Well, no, I'm just saying. Like,
Because a guy who only shows his hands is complaining about getting shorted one bag or board per order.
you don't understand? It's the point.
Just stop doing it. You're going to drive me crazy.
I didn't make fun of you. I thought I gave you legitimate advice.
Yeah, I'm not pointing you out, Joe. But you know what, Beckerman, you're being fucking arrogant right now because you're telling me you're only a bag of board. It's not only a bag of board. It's the principle and it's the point. When you put something on a fucking package and it says that's what you're delivering, that's what you're supposed to deliver.
I'm grabbing a beer.
That's how business is done. So I don't know why you think that's funny, and you have to try to poke at me. You know what I'm saying?
No, we 100% agree with you and still think it's funny.
Yeah.
You're gonna see how funny it is at the end of the day. I
What's
promise.
funny is I'm sure that I've been shorted bags and boards now that you mention it, and it's
Oh
not,
yeah, I've come up short before.
You know how pissed off I get when I have that extra bag and it's sitting there with no board, and it ends up getting wrinkled by the time I go and get the fucking other boards. It fucking drives me crazy. It gives me fucking OCD.
Do you think there's a conspiracy, bags versus boards, between the two manufacturers?
You want to hear something funny? The fucking bags, they're always exactly 100, if not maybe 1 or 2 extra. How's that fucking work out?
Well,
When this
makes up for
happens,
the
do you
missing
hear
board.
Rage Against the Machine playing?
No.
Okay.
Wait till Journey starts talking about hot
Killing
dog
in the name
buns
of.
versus hot dogs. That's a trip right there.
At least,
What is wrong with you?
don't cut me off. At least on the hot dog buns. At least on the
Yes.
Don't cut me off.
It's this guy.
Fucking asshole koala. At least
You got
Another
banned.
one.
Another one.
Panda's laugh is so
You gotta
infectious.
bring it back in.
Oh, you're
I
fucking
am so
hilarious.
You gotta bring it back in.
Papa. Off the top rope.
Wait till I have fucking koala theater on the next Insomniac. You just wait. You're gonna see what I'm gonna fucking do to you. Yeah, don't you worry about it. I'll fix your ass. Don't worry. Next Insomniac Theory, just make sure you tune in. You'll see what I'll fucking do.
Oh my god.
Anyway, you made me fucking lose my track of thought, man. What was I saying?
Everybody switched to logos.
No. I'm not doing what you tell me.
Mike and Journey making a whole human.
Well,
it's like the most childish thing, and it's still entertaining.
Fucking guy, man. Who's this guy now? Who's this fucking guy with the watch? Who's this guy?
Panda, you're awesome.
You was me?
What are you mocking me?
No.
He's got the voice. No.
Listen, don't fucking mock me, man.
I'm not mocking you. I swear to God, CJ, you know I love you. I come on your stream whenever I can. You know I love you. I wouldn't.
You see me, I see you. Yeah, all right.
Where did everybody go?
Do you have any of the bags and boards around you right now?
We're all here.
Why, you want me to get bags and boards, start counting?
Well, I don't know if you're in your comic book room or what.
No, I got board. I could get boards if I need to.
He's in his Winnebago.
They're close. They're close.
What happened to Kool-Aid Man?
Honestly, I'm just trying to figure out if he's smoking near his comics.
He does.
That's incredible.
How about go fuck yourself? They're mine.
Note to self: never buying comics from Journey.
Go
Note to self: I'll never sell them to you.
Fuck you, CJ.
No, fuck you.
You all sound angry. Why do you say something nice to each other?
Everybody, I'm gonna hop off. I gotta go.
All right,
Mike. Love you,
We
Mike.
appreciate you jumping on, man.
It's been
Bye,
fun.
Evil.
Bye, everyone.
Another one.
Oh,
You're just ha ha hee hee man today, huh? Everything is fucking hilarious.
Jesus, Panda. Now we know how he's really losing the weight. He just laughs all day.
Oh fuck! Oh,
I just added this to my diet. It's
I did a t-shirt.
It's alcohol, buddy.
And voodoo's doing it to you.
Oh fuck! Oh,
That's awesome.
stop laughing!
I'm so sorry.
Oh boy.
Breathe.
Hey AR, did you ever try out that password?
Fuck you.
So, what exactly is the problem with these bags and boards again?
Oh fuck.
Well, here it is. Here's the problem.
Fuck you, Joe.
Another one.
I'm sorry, man. It got silent for a second. I just wanted to
Listen, you guys all know I'm fucking right in what I'm saying. I've seen people get their fucking nuts twisted about stupider things than this.
Oh yeah.
Way stupider things. They have no freaking right to be freaking pissed off, but they're still pissed off. This, at least I'm buying a fucking product and it's coming defective.
Not defective.
It is defective because
short-counted.
Well, that could be also classified as defective.
Hey,
is it complete?
There's a little bit of a. So I would have to look at the back of a bag, but the general conception is in most cases, when it comes to a manufacturing process, you generally expect a 5% failure rate. It doesn't matter if it's ammunition, something being printed, there's always a 5% failure rate.
I'll
I
tell
like
you.
how they dump all 5% off on CJ.
Hold on 1 second. I'll tell you what.
Granted, he bought
I'll show
12
you.
of them, but he bought 12 from different companies, so that's 5% in each one.
I haven't laughed so much since the first Gobble Gobble showing, and Mark told me to turn my camera back on.
Yeah.
Now, is that right? No, but I mean, you can't predict everything in a manufacturing process. Now, if he bought 12 from the same company and all of them failed to meet numbers, then I'm on board with it, right? But he said himself that he jumped around to various ones. You know,
No.
At that point, it could just be a coincidence.
No, you know what? I ever since I started counting and putting them on video, they're 12. I've had more that I don't have on video. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So here, right here, this is a pack from Midtown Comics. They're the most notorious ones. On the back, it says protect your investment with Midtown Comic Supplies. Current size comic book backboards, 100 pack, acid free, 6 3/4 by 10.5, 24 point. And it doesn't say anything else other than NYC's largest comic shop and the address. That's it. On
Who's
the
their
back,
supplier?
nothing.
Yeah, who's a supplier? They're not printing
There's
their
no
own
way
back.
they manufacture that.
Yeah, they're going through somebody.
Open it up.
Either
Open
that
it up
or
and
the
count it.
manufacturer is just
No,
bought
I'm
the
not gonna
name
fucking
to use
count
as
it
the
here 'cause
license.
you're gonna stop me every 2 minutes. I'm gonna lose count and I'm gonna fucking get pissed off. So I'm not counting them here. I'll count them on video again on my channel.
So wait, are you saying you're not pissed off now?
No.
Okay.
Now I have another one.
Now, but earlier.
This one from another manufacturer. This one is from Southern Hobby Supply.
That one looks like 100. That one looks like 100.
It's comic 100 storage boards. Wait, you trying to be fucking funny, dude?
No, this guy's a comic book shop owner.
Oh, you know,
read the comments,
Oh my
CJ.
God.
Go for the road, baby.
Sorry, I missed the first part of the show. Just got in.
That's Chris's comic shop.
Can you? No, see, and this guy's a comic shop guy.
I'm impressed.
And he's a fucking LCS guy.
Yeah,
Look
he's
at that.
messing with you, CJ.
Yeah, I think he's being sarcastic, my man.
Don't fucking get my bad side, Retro.
Yeah, you're gonna get the worst Yelp review of your life.
Not really thinking you're funny.
CJ, I love you, but let's be honest. You're
So
not
this one
throwing
actually-
hands because that's your money. So
This one actually says even less on the thing, and there's nothing on the back.
Can we
of
talk
it.
about anything else?
No.
this is clipping gold right here. You need to be clipping this. This is what you need to be doing.
Dude,
What do you think?
CJ,
What do you
let
think
me
Remy's
know-
camera's been off for so long?
The truth is, I've been stealing CJ's extra boards and just drawing on them.
Oh, you're fucking hilarious.
Gotcha,
And
bitch.
You know what? One
Dude,
day
it
when
looks
I'm
fucking good though. Dude,
You-
Vet,
you-
where are you putting where are you sending that? Where are you sending that?
To the recycling right here.
Hell fucking no,
Nah,
man.
it's- it's
Send
the-
that shit my way right now.
I'm telling you guys this. You're all laughing now, but one day when I'm long gone, and you're gonna say that fucking nut.
Not a
He was
turtle.
right.
You're not getting it.
He was fucking right. Because I never talk if I'm not right.
Oh God,
that's true.
That's the coolest fucking story I've ever heard in my entire life. That's insane. Can I hear it again? Do you have time?
You might not like the way it comes out of my mouth, but I'm right.
It's all Panda's fault. His laugh is infectious.
Yo, I am so sorry. I'm just fucked up. This has 9.5. Who the fuck? Like, why? Like,
Voodoo Ranger.
Listen, Retro,
I
keep
love
fucking
Voodoo
poking me. You're gonna see, man. I haven't had a fucking issue with you yet, but if you keep poking at
No,
me,
CJ, in all honesty, like Chris can like bag and board like 7 or 8 at a single time. Like he's got a technique developed where he can literally grab 7 or 8 boards and put it through. And I've heard him say like bags always perfect on count. Boards sometimes he's shorted. Not all the time. Sometimes.
Well, so far, all the time. So far, all the time.
This is his wife.
All right. Is she going to be sarcastic to me too?
No.
Okay, CJ. We like
Hey,
these
guys,
people. Be nice to them.
I'm being nice too, man. I haven't yelled at them yet.
Yet.
The panda.
What? Did you say you didn't yell at me?
Panda is like when they have somebody on Saved by the Bell get drunk and how they act. You're like, nobody ever acts like that. No, Panda doesn't.
I'm sorry. I'm here for the high school reunion.
I'm back. Are we still talking about bags and boards?
Unfortunately.
We're
But
still
y'all have a
talking
good
about
night. I came to hang out and I'm tired of listening to CJ Bickman.
No, you know what? You stay. I'll leave. No
CJ.
problem.
Hey, CJ. Fuck you.
Well, they both left.
Another one.
And
Another one.
Why'd TJ leave?
Another one.
Can we please
Oh
guess
my
those
God.
tootsies?
Robert, I'm gonna play a game.
Man, I wanted to poke that bear.
There's I have in front of me a 1992 article from Comics Journal number 151, and it says the readers have voted, and these are the top 12 comic book shops in the country. If I read through the list, will somebody look up to see if they're still open?
I'm on it.
Thank you.
Got it.
All right, so number 1, I know this one's closed because I've never heard of it. Haley's Comics in Chicago, Illinois.
Can you spell Haley for me?
Spelled HALLEYCOMIX. It's at 3107 North Lincoln. There are dozens of comic shops in the Chicago area, but Haley's is the standout for a number of reasons. They devote an entire wall to alternative and small press.
They have a Facebook page.
Yeah, they're closed.
The last Facebook post was August 27th, 2022.
Maybe they're still open. I haven't heard of them. They're a well-kept secret.
They may have turned their comic shop into a comedy show.
Oh yeah, that I found that when I went looking for them. That was there's a comedy store named that.
Okay,
now.
then I would say they are.
Yeah, they closed.
So it's a different type of comic then.
Yeah.
Ooh, we're headed to Canada, guys. Number 2 is The Beguiling.
The Beguiling is open. I believe that's on
Still
Queen
around?
Street. Yeah, I believe it's on Queen.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, it says 601 Markham Street, but they might have moved since 1992.
Okay, let me just verify that they're open. Yeah, so the Beguiling is on College Street in Toronto right now, and their logo has like a great big exclamation point with it at the end of the
Nice.
Beguiling.
Strong.
Number 3 is a tie. The first one is Comic Relief in Berkeley, California. 2138 University Avenue.
What the fuck was that, Panda?
Yeah, Berkeley, you said?
Yep.
Comic Relief, yeah.
2026 Shattuck Avenue.
Well, I mean,
That's
no,
where they're at
but
now.
Yep.
that's where they're at now. Nobody's kept the same location, it looks
Yeah,
like.
looks like it's open.
Tied for number 3 is Comics Experience, comics spelled COMIX. And they are in San Francisco.
Yep.
Oh, so they're still there too?
Yep. 305. This is Desadero Street.
Oh, they're at the same location.
Okay.
Oh shit. That review went far with them.
They might actually own the building.
They must, because I'd imagine the real estate prices have changed.
They bought it for $1,000 in 1983, and they just kept it ever since. Now it's worth $4 billion.
San Fran's an expensive city.
Yeah.
Jim Hanley's Universe, Staten Island, New York.
Spell his last name.
Hanley is Hanley.
Jim Hanley Comics, Staten Island.
Yep.
It's now called JHU Comic Books, formerly of Jim Hanley's Universe, and 299 New Dorp Lane, Staten Island, New York.
Panda's lost the plot.
Okay, how about Comicopia in Boston, Massachusetts, 464 Commonwealth Avenue.
Comicopia, 464 Commonwealth Avenue.
Still there?
Still here.
Oh, wait a second. You know what? We got to go back. Hold on a second. Comic Relief in Berkeley is closed.
Yeah. Oh,
because while the listing shows up, it says permanently closed.
Okay.
Ooh.
Another one.
Oh, there's a little article in the middle here called Retailers Speak Out, where the owners of those shops all say what they think is going wrong with the industry.
How many of them pointed at distribution?
Oh, God. It had in 92, I would imagine. Let's see what it was.
Was it Diamond even back then?
Diamond. Did
I do 21st Century Comics?
Nope.
That's in Orange, California. 814 West Chapman.
814 West Chapman. 21st Century Comics.
Yep, 814 West Chapman.
But the address goes up for MapQuest and stuff, but it doesn't necessarily see a listing for the store. So that's the part.
And that was it for this issue. That was the ones they showed.
Oh, Memories of a Comic Book Store Guy. Looks like they are done.
They're done too. So this says Retailers Speak Out. The intro, I'll just look through that. I don't want to go through all the pages of this. Retailing comic books isn't as simple as it once was. Comic shop owners face many dilemmas, from participating or avoiding the speculation racket in which week-old comics are touted as instant collector's items to the travails of carrying and displaying adult materials in a manner that keeps them out of the hands of minors. See this issue's new section for accounts of 4 comic shops that were busted by the police this past year due to stocking adult comics, to even carrying alternative comics at all in a marketplace dominated by more profitable and popular mainstream comics. In the following discussion, held at the 2nd annual Comic and Sequential Art Exposition in Toronto in October 1990, moderator Paul Wardle talked with a variety of comics retailers, publishers, and PR men. Remy's going to jail. Yeah, Bobby, I would love to go to Clint's, but I can't get in there.
So it seems like a lot of the issues are the same.
My comic book shop's been open since, I don't know, like 1972. It's been around. But he's very kind of weird. He does not like...
That's how I would picture your comic book guy.
Yeah, my comic book shop, if one guy wants one comic book, he's not wasting his time. And they'll tell you, like, he's genuine about it. He's like, not only one comic book. And if something doesn't get some traction with his customers, like he doesn't fall into the market or the online stuff, he strictly kind of focuses on his clientele. And I mean, he's been there for probably one of the oldest comic book shops here on the Eastern Seaboard. Is he muted?
No.
Oh, Mike, he left. Him and
bring
Mark
CJ
both
back.
rage quit each other.
You just bring CJ back, and we need to get to the bottom of this whole boards thing.
Don't encourage it, would you?
I will stir a pot, sir.
Yeah, I know.
He
We
probably
all know
started
that.
his,
We're
Insomniac
well
Theater.
aware,
He's
buddy.
on his own channel streaming.
Retro Rocket's been around since 2002.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So I wonder how long mine's been going for.
What if we have anybody in the chat who could tell us all about their history?
Yeah.
Not on the panel. I mean, in the chat.
Yeah.
Like the guy who runs the whole show there.
Or his wife that handles like some of the social media stuff.
That's right.
I've been trying to get my comic book shop to come on YouTube and do something, because I'm impressed with how long they've been around. So I'm just like, hey, you want to tell people why? You want to? And
Why don't you just tell them, hey, buddy, my name is Joe, one of your customers. I'm going to interview you. Deal with it.
So I'll give you an example of our relationship, so it makes sense. He had a comic book. He offered me a price for it, and I looked at him, and I was like, I genuinely like this person, which is hard for me to say for anybody. So I'm looking at him, and I know that it is well undervalued. And I was like, I'll tell you what, and this is the only time I've ever done this. I upped the price $100. I was like, I'll give you this for it. He looked at me, put his hand down, and was like, no, this is what I'm charging you. You're my customer. I'm the business owner. This is what I'm giving it to you because I want you to keep coming back here. And I really like you coming in here and talking. Like, he was just legit with me. And he goes, I watch your channel. I watch your other channel. I think you're great. Love what you do. I'm giving you a discount. Shut the fuck up and take the discount. And I was like, yes, sir.
Yeah, that sounds
I like you too, Joe.
So there you go. So now you just tell him, hey, I'm going to interview you. Let's go.
No, he won't do it. He will not. Like, he has a pretty strong Facebook presence because he's an older guy. Facebook's a thing for him. I'm on Facebook, but I don't do much on it.
See, I always pictured all of your financial transactions, Joe, and even comic books being like this. You pull your car into a preordained meeting spot in a parking garage. You pop your trunk. Somebody throws comic books into your trunk, closes it. You drive away, and then you leave money on a stump for them somewhere. So that's not like how you do it.
I always imagined the handcuffed briefcase.
Yeah, something like that.
Actually, I prefer to meet in a public place. You buy a ticket to go someplace, so you get past security, and
like
then
you get your comics on a Ferris wheel,
right? And then you just go redeem your ticket and leave. So everything's good.
No, I want him to coordinate briefcases so he sets his down and the other person sets theirs down and they pick up each other's and walk.
And in the briefcase is $25 for comics.
Yes.
So YouTube idea.
The other one.
YouTube idea. We can do this kind of stuff, get it filmed, and make little shorts and videos of this stuff.
Wow.
Yeah. It hasn't gotten much better.
Belching. That's got to be Spidey.
I wasn't belching then.
Mm-hmm. That
Was it you earlier when CJ was talking?
Yeah, and Beck dropped one as well as she walked out the room.
Nice.
My comic shop has actually been open for 45 years.
Nice. Holy hell!
Wow.
Yeah. Multiple locations.
I'm feeling good. A lot of those shops are still around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Chris, what's going on with them tomorrow?
Forever.
I don't know.
You're cheating on them. Got it. All right, so we're sorry, guys, that Chris, the comic vet, is cheating on you. He went off to go see other shops, and we're very apologetic about that. That he doesn't know what's going on in your guys' shop.
Yeah, you should send me one of your stickers to really stick it to him because I really love your logo.
I gave you one of their stickers.
Shut up.
I want one of their stickers.
Don't listen to him. He shops with other people. You need to trust me now.
Hold on.
He went to Montreal.
Okay, you guys can question my loyalty.
That's a drive.
What's up?
Anybody can change their avatar. Get that tattooed on your ass.
Oh, beside my Chiefs logo?
Hey, before you get all deep with this, I made the guy a ring.
What?
That was Joe's commitment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I made him a ring.
I mean, if we go by
I give him like $100 a week. Let's talk.
If we go by avatars, then I'm freaking DJ Lynx. I mean, come on.
Custom $100?
Remy, what would happen if
so bad?
Oh God, Burke.
See?
So the sticker you gave me because you
Remy, if
failed,
somebody tried to
Remy,
mug you while you were
I put it on
skateboarding, what would happen?
Are you talking about this?
Ooh!
That's the James Bond.
Yeah, Panda doesn't know about this. Panda, Joe made Remy Night Thrasher's skateboard.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, with a switchblade on it.
I made that.
What?
Yeah. Legit.
Oh, what the fuck? How have I not had anything made for me yet, Joe?
I'm thinking about making you a knife so you stop sticking your hand in the blade of a scissors that cut boxes.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that would be nice.
Let me finish my Argentinian project.
Just
we'll see what we can do.
Hey, Remy.
Are you invading Argentina?
Made the deck too. Like it's not
Argentina.
The Falklands.
Handle out of like a faux turtle shell or
So,
something
Remy,
like
the
that.
one thing I have to warn you is don't bring that skateboard to California, because while you're allowed to have a spring-powered knife blade as long as it's less than 2.5 inches, you can't have it in something that doesn't look like a knife. And because it looks like a skateboard, it would be technically illegal, and you'd get arrested with that skateboard.
So first off, that's
Joe did make
Let's
it
see.
where it's easily
It's wood.
Let's see them catch him first. He's literally got wheels.
Is he riding a skateboard with a blade on the end while holding a trident?
I don't want nothing to do with that guy. You go arrest him.
That's some serious jousting right there.
Just be like,
Nobody
is he
cares
leaving
what
LA
you do in the
County?
Carolinas.
He's looking like he is. Just leave him alone.
The funny thing about that maybe some people think funny, maybe it's not, but I remember distinctively back in the 80s watching a guy press his own skateboard using layers, and I was able to recall that to make that board.
I remember making those in wood. Yeah, we made those in middle school wood shop.
Yeah.
In the Santa Cruz Mountains, man, that's what every kid wanted to make in wood shop was make a skateboard. So yeah, you can make a cutting board, or you want to make a skateboard? No, I'm making a skateboard deck because I'm gonna go get my trucks on there, and I'm gonna.
Bye, Kelly.
Daisy.
And I just want everybody to, Remy, did you ride the skateboard? Like, I don't know. Did you ride it?
I did.
Does it ride?
It does. So if I were going to try to ride it longer than I did, because it was very brief, I would probably tighten up the trucks a little bit. It had more of a it was like a looser kind of like cruising setting, but no, I had to try it out. Logan tried it out, and I was like, well, now I've got to. So
right on it.
My big ass got on there, and then I was like, all right, yep. It's been about 25 years since I did that, and we're done.
He hopped on the skateboard and immediately yelled out,
"By the power of Grayskull!"
I'm just happy you were able to get on it.
Power
and held it out.
Oh no, it was awesome. Yeah,
good deal.
I like Aqua Thrasher too. That's pretty funny.
Aqua Thrasher. That's awesome.
So this is something I sent to a few people, like Mark and Evil Mike. This is a very small snippet from a McFarlane interview from 1992. The guy interviewing him was kind of hostile about Spider-Man #1 being a retailer bamboozle.
Yeah.
And he's like, there's no way in the world that comic with a print run of 3 million could be worth anything if the market weren't manipulated. McFarlane answers, yeah, you're right. Everybody is either to blame or to be patted on the back for that. I guess it depends on your view of it. I couldn't do nothing at that point. That I fight one way or the other. No, that was a decision that wasn't mine to have. That I didn't say nothing because I knew that my voice at that point was irrelevant in the way that the system was set up. Do I think it was a good idea of doing it? Well, take a look at first issue of Spawn. You see how many variants there are of that book? One comic book. You get it. That's it. I'm not a fan of multiple covers, if that's what you're asking. There will never be multiple covers of Spawn.
Oh. Why'd you throw that in his face?
Because I think it's cheating the public.
Shenanigans.
I think that you're selling them the same product twice. I can kind of live with the cover, even though I don't have it on mine. But if somebody gives you a Day Glow yellow cover, technically, if you just buy one copy of it, you're still getting only the one cover. So it's really no different than the previous issue. It's just the mentality of the people that are biting the hype and buying it. That are buying multiples of it. Even those who just got Day Glow. What's the point of it? I won't ever do it.
And he did.
I'll go dig into Beck's boxes of Spawn comics, pull out like number 300 and about the 35,000 copies different.
So there you have it, folks. Todd McFarlane only going to do one cover for each issue of Spawn, according to 1992 Todd.
Then he found money.
Shenanigans.
And he changed his mind.
1992.
Listen, Chris, I haven't paid attention to comic books since 1992, so I'm going to assume he stuck to his word.
I got some stock in the Brooklyn Bridge we're going to talk about after the show.
Well, I would love to buy a bridge. That just sounds like sound investments. Let me check my lottery scratchers to see if any of my futures have paid off.
Those
But you know what? And I'll play devil's advocate for a second. So think about 1992. Think about how old he is. How if you give yourself the same circumstance.
Oh yeah.
What weird
I'm
shit
not.
did you say
I'm just
back
having
then?
fun with it. That's why I love reading those old interviews. Now, because I'm not getting Remy canceled, we won't read John Byrne's interview, Chris.
That is entertaining.
Did I send that to you, Remy?
We read it. You read it to me. We were backstage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we went through the whole thing.
I sent it to Chris.
It makes you think twice about your respect for John Byrne.
Yeah.
There's another time.
It was another time.
It doesn't matter.
I did send that to you, Evil. The John Byrne interview. Pretty sure we talked about it.
You should cover it on one of your shorts.
I
catch all your shorts, right?
Read it.
Like I catch every last one of them.
Here, I'll send you the interview. If anybody wants the interview snippet, I'll send it to you.
It's tough, man.
Just don't read it out loud. You will get
good. It's a tough go.
Pocan Joe, there he is.
Yeah, there I am. You can't mess with me. The only Pocan on Instagram.
All right, boys, I'm out. Remy, thanks for having me, my man.
Thank you, sir.
Why are you leaving so early, man? You got something to do tomorrow?
Yes.
Bye, Chris.
Good night, fellas.
I already said it wasn't going to be a 7-hour stream like Spidey went, so.
Fair enough.
Bye,
But I just want him,
Another one.
I just want him to know he let me down.
That's fair.
Check your IG, Joe.
High five, Chris. Did you get it? High five.
It's about
High
what
five your
John
screen,
Byrne
damn
thinks of The inks of Bob Layton.
All right. So
if you time it right, people at home can high five me. Buh, buh, buh.
This is going to sound bad, but there is one thing I absolutely enjoy. I love listening. I don't agree. Everybody pay attention. I don't agree. I love listening to old racist people talk. Like, I just... Oh.
I love being called a zipperhead by an 80-year-old. It's the fucking
Oh,
best.
Jesus.
You need to come to Australia then.
I just sit there and I try to do my best to keep a straight face, but in my head I'm like, oh my God.
We do have we've got a warning set up behind us, everybody. It's reached midnight, so this is when the adult hour begins. For everybody in the chat, just beware. That's all.
Well, maybe we'll have Joe read that snippet then.
No. I don't agree. I will not repeat it. I'm just saying I love listening to it.
It's nothing you would.
It's my titty book.
I'll rate it out. I don't give a shit.
Oh, I dare you.
Go on, send it to me. I'll do it.
Did you skip to the end, Joe?
Yes, I did.
How long is it though? I'm not going to sit here reading for like an hour.
It's not very long.
Literally
It's
a
long.
paragraph.
It's
a
long.
paragraph. I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, don't do this. But you're a grown man in Australia. You're allowed to say the word cunt. You can do what you want.
Fucking do it. Fucking do it, you cunt.
Oh god, my eyesight is really bad.
There you go. I gotta put the dark
only
on.
cunts have bad eyesight.
Don't pre-read it. Just read it. I dare you.
Yeah, you.
What the hell is Itkowitz? Is that the guy's name? Is it?
That's the guy interviewing him.
I'm going to go ahead while he reads this. So if anybody clips it, my face isn't chosen.
Yeah, I think I'm going off camera.
In Cuntowitz.
You don't like Bob Layton's inking, do you? Why not? It's kind of difficult to put it into words why I didn't like Bob Layton's inking. This is going to sound really silly, but I actually feel physically ill when I look at Bob's stuff. I really do. It's like everything is greasy and slimy. You don't... Oh, I can barely read this.
Just like a cunt.
I can't tell what band is drunk. Oh, where was I up to? You know those things
I'm just greasy.
you can buy that hang from your rear view mirror that are made out of rubber, and you touch them and they feel greasy? That's how Bob's stuff looks to me. And all his men are queer. Oh my god. Okay, this might be a problem.
Oh, it's a fucking problem. Oh, it's a fucking problem. Oh, it's a big fucking problem.
They have these bouffant hairdos and heavy eye makeup and an upper lip with a little shadow in the corner, which to me says lipstick. Even the Hulk, I will never forgive him for what he did to the Hulk's face in the annual. I have to enlarge this. Fuck. Where is it? That we did together. A lot of the other stuff I liked, but the Hulk face, the Angel's face, the Angel, God. I remember my father looking at the stats of this finished inks, and there's a shot of the Angel standing there with his hands on his hips saying hello to somebody, and my father said, well, this guy's queer. No, he didn't. No, he didn't look queer in the pencils, Dad, and I haven't got the rest, so that's as far as the thing shows on my phone.
That was the relevant part.
The more sort of, I suppose you could call it intimate sort of setting. Yes.
Yes, so Bob Layton in 1980 was not what we would call an ally.
Mm.
Or not Bob Layton, sorry, John Byrne. John
Byrne.
Bad dude.
I'm keeping in Bob Layton. Fuck Bob Layton.
Bob Layton is a very
Panda,
nice guy.
why do you have that picture?
What? A Burke?
Yeah.
Of his birth nest?
Actually, hold on. Mark looks funnier in that pose. There you go.
Oh my god! This thing looks like a popcorn shrimp. Look at who are we standing so tall for? Why? We're in an IHOP parking lot. Why are we so hard at 9 o'clock in the morning? Just why?
Bert doesn't get ready; he stays ready.
Remy, put me under you. This is like John Tyler Christopher with all his negative space.
And now you see what's going on under Rob's desk.
He always talking about boner pants.
Yeah. Weird Science is my favorite. Oh my god, look at that on top of Burke. Teabagging. I don't know. I don't see much nuts in this. I just see all bird's nest. That's all I see. It's just.
But yeah, in that interview, John Byrne just buries like all of his coworkers, like 25 page. Like he said, Jim Starlin just flat out can't draw, shouldn't be allowed near the comic book industry. Gerber can't write for nothing. Like just people who end up being comic book legends. Byrne's just like, yeah, they're terrible. This guy's
blah blah blah.
But he really goes after.
It kind of came off kind of bitter. Like it seems more like I'm a bitter person.
Yeah, is in like the spotlight's not on me anymore. It's on all these other guys.
Well, in 1980, the spotlight was absolutely on him. He's still on X-Men at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And after the fact, the funny part is like he goes off about Dave Cockrum in that interview, and he's like, "Oh, I think Dave's holding me back. He's not giving me all the cover assignments I asked for." 10 years later, Dave Cockrum does an interview. He's like, yeah, I hated him. I wasn't giving him those covers on purpose. I was trying to piss him off.
That's fair. Probably trying to get him to quit.
Yeah.
Roscoe's question.
You like vagina? Do you like
yeah. Roscoe's question.
I didn't do that. That wasn't me.
I thought I might have get Panda going again.
It did.
I want to try the.
Oh, there you go, Remy. Oh.
Ooh, in
little
honor of Panda
shake
being on the
afterwards.
check night, can we play Guess Those Tootsies? Can we play that?
Oh,
do you have something for us?
I don't have.
Do you have Tootsies? Let's play some. Let's get.
Yeah, I don't
some
have
Tootsies.
any Tootsies. I'm sorry.
Let's play an old one. I haven't watched anything. I swear to God.
Except for
I
this
really
one.
haven't. Holy shit! Are you fucking kidding me? Holy shit! Is that really hers?
All right.
Not her face, just her
This is
feet.
just for Panda. Then. This is just for Panda. Ready?
Guess those Tootsies.
And I'm going to show you one set of Tootsies from the same celebrity. There's going to be 3 different Tootsie picks. Okay, you have to guess the celebrity. This is Tootsie pick number 1.
Good fucking God! What the fuck? Okay.
What's going on with that pinky? Or that?
Holy shit! What is up with that one? It's like it's trying to escape from everything. What is going on?
Run away!
All right, you lose.
What is she
It's Brie
doing?
Larson.
Oh, it's Brie Larson. Holy shit! That one toe looked like it was trying to escape from the rest of the foot. I'm sorry.
Oh man.
All right, next foot. Let's check it out.
That's all I got. That's all I got. Those Tootsies will never leave the.
Okay, Remy, look up LeBron James's feet. I want to see what that motherfucker's feet look like. It's got to be like 17 inches of just grossness. What started the feet? What? Didn't it start with Tyler? Isn't this with Tyler with his tootsies? Or do we just have a foot fetish? What is?
I think most of it came from Tyler. I think.
Okay, so Tyler has the foot fetish. Okay. Oh, what the fuck is that? It looks like a pill that fell out of a pill bottle that just landed on top of his foot. What is that? Oh.
That seems to be the this is the pick that came up first.
I'll take the over under.
Looks like some kind of deformed animal skull.
This is what it takes to win championships. Oh my god. Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
Can you look up somebody and then we'll play that game right quick?
Yeah.
Why not, right? We're hanging out. Joe, which celebrity foot would you like to see?
I'm headed to bed, guys. Later.
None of them.
All right, Beckerman, we'll see you later, bud.
Hey,
But,
thanks for the call, man. I appreciate it.
Another one.
CJ, come back on, man. We're
However, Remy, if you go to Instagram, you may find something there.
Okay.
Mike, man, come back. Evil, what's up? You're
Yeah.
already in the comments. Come back
Actually,
on. What's up?
CJ, come on.
Yeah,
back.
CJ.
CJ,
Come on.
come on back. Come on back.
We're looking at feet.
Come back.
Like that's
Oh, nice. Okay.
That fucking sells him to come back his feet.
I got you.
Come back. Oh shit. Come back. There you go. Come on.
Almost crotch shot.
You say almost crotch shot? Oh.
Yeah, Burkfall number 2.
Oh. I mean, man, I still play that to this day just to see.
Remy
how
got
much I can
rid of
laugh
it
throughout the day.
What's
What?
that?
You got rid of it?
Got rid of what?
The Burkfall.
The Burke. Oh.
Yeah.
I know Louis still got it. He played it today on Saturday night, Louis.
Yeah, I had to make
At least
some room.
Louis had it. Some things stays, some things go.
You can't boards.
Dude, CJ, I will count boards with you. I cannot promise that I will not laugh throughout the whole fucking thing. Starting from number 1 to fucking 98 when you fucking
Say
stop.
what you want about CJ, but CJ is one of my favorite. I mean, like, I have my people that I meet on a regular basis, right?
Fuck yeah.
But CJ ranks up there, man. Like,
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. His live streams are
Love
fucking
that dude.
a blast, man.
Yep.
Like, I was genuinely nervous when I first met him because I already knew what he looked like. But when I met him at Heroes Con, I was like, I'm going to meet this dude. He's going to act like he's coked out on cocaine. Weird.
That was awesome.
He's going to be talking with his hands a lot.
Like, oh, shit, you're a normal person.
Yeah.
Like, you're a normal guy.
Yeah, he's a cool ass dude, man.
Okay, so when you talk to CJ, did he talk with his hands a lot?
No.
But that's
And I would look at his hands too.
No,
Yeah,
when he talked to me, he talked with his hands a lot, but I talk with my hands a lot too. So
I was going to say, being
course.
Greek as well, like Greeks like to talk with their hands a lot.
Yeah. He's just a genuine
Look at you,
guy.
Mr.
I like him.
Stereotyping.
Well, I
Meeting him
grew
online,
up
though-
around Greeks, so I can.
Oh, CJ, I'm sorry. I don't want you to lose count. If I start laughing in the middle of it,
When you're on a
Look, I
live,
would start laughing in the
CJ,
at the
you don't know where you're meeting like CJ Comic Journey versus his real like it's right. And that's smart. Like that's a smart thing to do. But yeah, he's a guy. Yeah, I love him.
Yeah.
And his Omniac chat room, those cats are hilarious. Like I don't say shit in chat rooms. I'm
I'm
genuinely
the same. You
quiet.
read a little bit of it and you just go, "What the fuck is going on in here?"
Yeah, and I'll go flipping through there, and them cats are. And by the time I'm flipping through it, the joke's over. So I'm just like, oh, I missed out.
I'm full of racist remarks. The one calling me fucking koala and all this sort of shit. You better be careful.
Okay, so Spidey, if you had to say that one of the Australian, known animals are your spirit animal, which one would you go with? Would you go with kangaroo, wallaby, koala,
spider?
One of the most venomous snakes in the world? I don't know.
Shark.
Which one would you do?
I'd either go great white shark, or not that they're indigenous to Australia, obviously, but they are heavily here. I'd probably go, maybe.
But that's
funnel web.
because Australians love touching sharks, and that's stupid.
That's
why
Joe
right?
wants to
Let's
come
go
over
with
here.
a different animal.
I love touching sharks too. You be careful with
Well,
your
we're not
answer.
getting into this, Joe.
Be careful with your answer.
Probably, maybe funnel web spider, maybe.
You said a funnel web?
Funnel web spider.
Are those the ones that like come up underneath the ground and then like trap?
Trap spider?
In?
It's not a trapdoor. They do quite a far underground, but it's not classified as a trapdoor spider. It's only the spider that's indigenous to New South Wales, which is the next state up. But they're one of the most venomous spiders in the world.
All right, Spidey. When you think trapdoor, what do you think?
I like it.
Do you think backdoor?
That's a funnel web.
Do you think
spider.
trapdoor is backdoor? Are we going in through the back door? Is that what happens?
Have you all seen the
We like
difference
entering
between
through the back door?
an Australian
comment.
possum and a U.S. possum? Ours looks like it's
Do we like
nuts out.
forcing our
Theirs
way into
look
the back
like
door?
It just smokes weed and chills out.
Ours are cute and cuddly.
Yeah, ours looks like pretty much a reptile with fur.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what they rank, but I know they are on the top 10 venomous spiders in the world.
What spider is that?
The funnel web spider.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
my
mad Spidey's
God.
venomous. It's deadly. It's lurking.
When I could be
love
fucked. Yeah, that's our possums.
Yeah, that's their idea of a possum in Australia.
I want a possum from Australia.
Yeah, that looks
Oh
like
yeah,
something-
not those ugly looking things.
And then we get into the U.S. one.
What do you mean those ugly things? What?
No,
no,
that's
the
an
ones
actual
in the middle
possum.
is the US ones. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. So, what is considered a possum to you? Is that this little sugar glider looking thing?
Oh, they're a lot bigger than a sugar glider, but they look like a big version of a sugar glider.
Yeah, it's
What
amazing.
are they? Wombats?
Wombats are very slow and big and fat, but they could literally run your car into them, and the car will come off second best.
Ooh.
Along with my bucket list
Wasn't
of things to
Ross-
do in Australia, I want to eat a koala bear.
You won't be able to.
CJ! Hi, CJ.
But don't fucking get excited. I only jumped out for 2 seconds
Oh.
to thank you all for appreciating my greatness.
This is the cutest thing I've ever seen.
I love wombats.
They are built like a brick shithouse. They are like they're slow. Like they can run if they want to, but they are so like
They look
solid,
like a
just solid
fat
mass.
groundhog.
It's like
Oh
a
my
little
gosh.
tank.
What the fuck?
Holy
Is that like a usual wombat?
That's Photoshop.
That's a fully grown wombat. I've tried to pick up a wombat. They're not light and they're not easy to pick up.
They don't get that big. There's no way. That's like a fucking
Yes,
bear.
they do. Yes, they do.
Oh my god. It's like
It's
the
like a
size of a
fucking panda.
pig. That means we can make bacon. Oh, y'all want to go to Australia and make wombat bacon?
I don't know, I'll fucking eat it. Why not?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'd eat it.
And hey,
This
if
looks
Australian people are like, "Oh, you can't do that," I'm like, "Oh, I'm American. I can do what I
This
want."
is like the cutest teddy bear that ever existed.
Dude, you put your you prepare yourself right on a fucking plate. I'll eat you, man. It doesn't matter. It's fucking meat.
Well,
you know?
put it this way: for Panda's reference, what the weight that he's lost, that's how much one of them can weigh.
Fair.
Like they are solid,
It's the
solid
size
animals.
of deer. Like deers are that big.
Dude, I've
Yeah.
seen those kangaroos. They look fucking jacked, like they've been taking steroids.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
fight.
they're meat fucking assholes. Those kangaroos.
I'm gonna fight.
Yeah, they look like assholes.
I wouldn't want to
Yeah.
fuck around with them.
But
Them and the
do they know
crocodile.
jujitsu?
Dude, Simon, have you actually tangled with a kangaroo, or you don't fuck with them, or what?
Oh, I've patted and fed plenty of kangaroos, but I've never fought one.
Okay, so how much to actually fight one for your channel?
You'd have to find one that you could actually. You'd have to go out in the wild and actually get one and like aggravate one.
Dude, I would.
So
I would
why aren't
pay-
you doing this for your channel?
That's a drive.
Because
I
I'd
would
like
pay anything.
I like my health the way it is.
No,
I
no,
would
no.
pay any
I
amount
learned
in the membership.
I learned from. I'm sorry, CJ. I learned from an Australian expert, and all you got to do to calm an animal down is go. And it calms down, and you can.
Too much Crocodile Dundee for you.
All I want to do is see. All I want to do is see Spidey
not
take a
nice.
stick
This is
and poke
awful.
animals in Australia and see what happens after that. I would pay any membership to see that happen. You just go and poke a fucking koala. You go and poke a fucking crocodile. Go poke a fucking kangaroo and just watch it chase your ass all over the place. That's gold.
And to stay in the comic book
Live
community,
stream
just hold a
poking
comic book
shit.
while you're doing it. Like hold up a comic book and just poke something.
Exactly.
Feed the
And just
crocodile a
pester
comic
it
book.
to-
Yeah. YouTube's
pester
not
it
hard, man.
to read a comic book that you're throwing at it. Like Three Jokers. Just throw it at a kangaroo and just start poking at it. And just
Or
say,
just roll up the
"Read
comic
Three
book and use it as a weapon. Like beat the animal with the fucking comic book.
I'm gonna have to come to Australia.
There you go, you my USA fans. That is what a cute possum looks like. Hello, little buddy. Hello.
Aww.
Yeah, see, cute possum.
That was the.
That's not a possum.
Crikey, it's coming right for us.
That was.
You
I
do.
literally walked out the back door, and that was just sitting there on the
Remember
fence,
that.
about
I
half a meter
remember
away.
that. That was during a live feed.
What's
And
with
I,
the QR code? What are we QR coding to?
Let's find out. It's probably his channel, but I'll take a look.
Right.
Now I gotta see. What the fuck am I QRing to?
Let
Is
me
it porn?
QR that code. I hope so.
It's Rob Fatstack.
God, I
Not
hope so.
porn.
What's he fucking
It's Rob
QRing us?
Fatstacks.
This better not
On
be
a Fat
clickbait.
Stacks.
This better not be no Jehovah Witness fucking site or something like that.
It's Rob fucking Fat Stacks.
Actually, it's a live feed to us right now.
Get out of here.
What?
I'm not even kidding.
Is he fucking trolling us?
No, he's putting up an advertisement for the channel. That's good on you, Rob.
But we're already in the freaking stream.
It's not for us. It's for the people in the chat or people that are passively watching, or it shows up as a view or whatever.
Interesting.
It's cool.
That's kind of a mind fuck. You're watching it, but you click on it and you come back to it. Okay. Okay.
Smart.
At least it's not a dick pic.
Fair enough.
That's next week.
Well, Simon's not here, so. What happened, Remy? You all sleepy? You all tired?
Yeah, I'm getting tired.
You're not built for the late night anymore?
I'm not,
What's
no.
going on?
No, there's only one Insomniac theater, and it's actual Dracula.
Kiss my freaking ass. Kiss my freaking ass.
Fucked around and found out.
Listen, all I know is 3 other channels attempted to try to use the Insomniac brand.
Yeah, TM did it too.
And they all failed. They couldn't last.
Who was the third?
TM? The Worm
TM
tried
and
it.
Drac I know about.
Oh, the Worm
tried it too.
Oh. The Worm's got no staying power.
No, there's only one. There's only one true Insomniac theater, CJ. You know it's you, brother. I've seen you run that thing until 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. It's crazy.
Dude, I'll freaking run it down to the ground if I have to.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I can.
We doing an Insomniac tonight?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, he's up. He's angry.
I'm gonna say, yeah, we'll shut this one down.
Yes,
Everybody can go to
CJ.
Comic Journeys.
I'm in a fucking mood. I am gonna do one.
CJ,
you know, fucking, I am gonna do
your
one.
Pack.
All right. Well, hey,
it.
We're gonna shut this one down then, and everybody can go over to Comic Journey if you want to continue the journey
into mystery.
Yeah,
I see what you did there.
I do. I appreciate everybody for joining, though. I'm going to shut it down. Thank you for joining us in the panel.
See what you did, fucking Simon? You fucking
Thank you.
bored him to death.
Thank you. Thank
Wasn't
you
my
for
fault.
joining us in the chat. Again, if you're interested to see where this goes, hit up Comic Journey for the Insomniac Theater, the late night show.
The after party.
Yep. But I do appreciate everybody. Look at this. You guys
Yeah,
are awesome.
Thanks
Thanks for
having us,
joining
man.
everybody. Thanks for jumping in, Rob and Spidey and Joe and Panda and CJ and everybody else who hopped on here.
My face is warm.
Panda's face is warm. If you want to see the results of that.
That's the Asian flush right there.
Oh shit.
I like that enzyme that helps break down the alcohol. That's why this thing is just fucking me up. This is nice. 9.5? 9.5?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep,
Wow.
yep. It's closing time. It's closing time. He knows what it
Closing
is.
time.
I'm gonna play us out to something different this time, but I do appreciate everybody. And we'll see you next time.
Closing time. Time to roll to Chili's and chow down with my fucking boys.
Night, you cock slamming fools.
I do prefer the more sort of, I suppose you could call it intimate